Just remember when you come up, show goes on.
What is good, Duncan Demon fans? Welcome to the Southern Oklahoma Invitational. We've got a lot of basketball for you. We've had it all day long, but finally the home team takes the floor as Coach Givens and the Lady Demons, who are undefeated on the season, are trying to take down the Chickasha Chicks. We have a lot to talk about and a lot of great basketball to go, but first we're going to hear from a couple of our athletes in Hannah Woods and Vivian Albin earlier this week.
Obviously, you guys are undefeated, so congratulations.
Right, we are.
What was it like playing the first home game of the year?
It was great. We had a big crowd that always supports us, and they love seeing us, and we appreciate them a lot.
Sure. So your defense is really what jumped out to me. I haven't seen you guys play before in the 2-3 zone and people press. That was really impressive. Why do you think you guys are so good at a pretty untraditional defense?
I think we're so good at that because we really go for every ball coming near us. We're really extended. We really like to be wide. We have a bunch of long people on our team like Amaya, Hannah. Deja's really, what's the word? Not a bad word. Aggressive. Found it. So it's like we go for a lot of steals. That's really it. It's really fun.
Sure. Zone defense usually means you get beat rebounding? Teams don't rebound well at defense?
No, we have Deja down there. We don't get beat rebounding. No one beats Deja rebounding. Amaya, she can reach right over them. Hannah, she can reach right over them. And usually we're not a lot bigger. We have a lot more bigger guards. So a lot of the littler guards can't really reach over Amaya. But I think the post is where we struggle the most.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. Is obviously you guys have Amaya, who you mentioned, and then Harris.
Oh, yes.
What's her first name?
Araya
Harris, as well, up front, who can press the ball.
Oh, yeah.
You're on the back end of that. What's it like running down to set to play defense, and the ball never even gets anywhere near you because those two have poked it away and are going in and out?
It's great. I love them for that. I would much rather have that happen than me try to get the ball. So
Sure.
I love them for that. Thank you, Araya. Thank you, Amaya.
Coach Givens, in the preseason, before you guys played, talked a lot about he wanted you guys start pushing the tempo a lot more. Obviously, you guys did that. You were great in transition on Friday. What's that been like as you try to utilize that a little bit more this season as opposed to last year?
Last year, I think he thought we were a running team, and we for sure were not a running team. And I think it was it was really hard at first to really transition into that. But now that we are a running team, I was like, how did we even do this different? Like, we're just getting layups on layups on layups. And I think it's so much better. Like, I don't know why we didn't do that before.
Congratulations on your undefeated start so far.
Thank you.
Obviously a big win at home. What was it like playing at home for the first game?
It was good. There was a lot of people there, a lot of fans. The energy was there, and yeah, it was fun. I liked it.
Obviously, you guys played really well. The zone was really tough for them. Why do you think you guys are so good at running that zone and making it so hard?
I don't know. We're very long and tall and lengthy, so we get a lot of like tips and steals with that, I think. So yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, you play on the backside of the zone most of the time. You play zone defense. Rebounding is a big issue. That wasn't for you guys. Is that something that Coach Givens talks about a lot, or just?
Yeah, we always work on like when a shot goes up, the other team shoots it, find somebody and block them out, and then go get the rebound.
Yeah.
So we did that all the time.
Sure.
So it paid off.
It did. Transition offense was a big deal in the first half. You guys kind of blew the game open with just a bunch of easy layups. And you've got a lot of guys, or a lot of girls, I should say, who can handle the ball and dribble and pass. How tough do you think that is for opposing teams to, have 5 different players who feel like they can bring the ball up?
Well, I feel like running and getting the ball down the court is very important. So I think the way we pass the ball is very difficult, more than dribbling, which, I mean, it is. There's a lot of people to guard that can dribble, but I feel like when we pass the ball and get it up quick, then it's harder to defend because they're running backwards and we're going forwards. So.
Sure. Nothing is ever perfect, and if I know Coach Givens, I assume Friday was not perfect. What's something that you guys have talked about since Friday that you're trying to, get better at before Thursday?
I feel like maybe we did better on turnovers, but just cleaning up overall and running the sets perfectly. And we ran the ball good on offense. And then, I don't know, just clean everything up, make it perfect.
There you go. Obviously, tournament's a little bit different than a game because you'll play Thursday and then you'll play Friday, and then hopefully you'll turn around and play on Saturday. Where's kind of your head at going into so early in the season, having 3 games, hopefully, back to back to back?
Well, I don't know. We haven't done it yet, so we'll see.
Haven't thought about it?
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Actually, I think.
I'll ask you again on Saturday morning.
Okay, yeah. But I think we'll be good because I don't know. I feel like we're good at just pushing through our tiredness.
Sure.
And
Sure.
just.
All right, you ready for the surprise?
Yes.
All right. You and Hannah Woods are competing.
Oh,
You have 20 seconds to draw a Christmas tree. Go.
can I? I'm left. Oh, freak.
Ten seconds. 5. Time. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Mm.
5 seconds. Time.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm gonna say that one.
All right, hold up.
Has more color.
That was the winner. All right, there you go. There's Hannah Woods.
Oh, that's awful.
Okay, so you got to pick a winner.
I think I'm gonna go with the colorful
All right,
one.
hold it up.
Who is this?
That is Jackson Kahn.
Who is that one?
Dave Young.
Okay, I was about to say I was gonna pick my boyfriend.
There you go. Now go.
I'm Hannah Woods, and this is Duncan Demon basketball.
There you go. Now go.
I'm Riley Kreitz, and this is Duncan Demon basketball.
I'm Vivian Albin, and this is Duncan Demon basketball.
Yep.
I'm Vivian Albin.
I'm Addie Cease, and this is Duncan basketball.
And welcome back. We appreciate Vivian Albin as well as Hannah Woods spending a little bit of time with us getting ready for this one. As I mentioned, Chisholm Holland here live in Duncan Demon Gymnasium getting ready for this one along with Rob Harvey.
Hey,
Appreciate
nice
you
to be
hopping-
back, man.
Finally. Way too much of me last week.
Hey,
Not
you know
near
what
enough
you
Rob
did?
Harvey.
You did a great job, man. That was I was listening and watching on the way, and it was pretty impressive. You did all this by yourself.
I've heard of texting and driving. Streaming and driving is something I'm not as familiar with.
That's true. Yeah, probably not the safest.
Not the same thing. Not the same thing at all. But we got Cody Wade back as well, who's now officially a father.
Yes,
Shout out to you.
congratulations, Mr. Cody Wade.
Got a little bit jumpy inside the house. Had to get out. So
Oh
this is
yeah,
a good
he was
excuse.
having cabin fever. Well, we haven't all been back together since football
That's
season.
true.
It's like a reunion.
It is. All right, we're going to go to our starters here for the women's basketball program as we get ready for game number 3.
Amaya Williams, Jr., 2.
Hannah Woods, Jr., 24.
Deja Givens, sophomore, 11.
Mariah Harris, Jr., 12.
And we're back, obviously getting very excited for this one. The Lady Demons undefeated on the year, starting on Coach Gibbons' coaching career here in Duncan extremely well. This team has obviously been an offensive juggernaut. Deja Gibbons, who we just saw there, being a big part of that. But Rob, the thing that I would say is kind of this team's calling card is definitely the defense.
Yeah.
And the ability to make it incredibly tough on the opposing team to get anywhere near the rim. That's what led them to a lot of success on Friday.
Yeah, you know, I was watching and listening to these girls last week, and this was something that they did very well last year. They had a good defensive formation. They were well coached, and they knew how to play defense. They play a great zone defense. They make it tough for girls to drive inside the lane and score. And I tell you what, not only that, but the chemistry this team has this year, it's pretty special to watch.
Absolutely. Araya Harris was questionable heading into this one. She's been dealing with a little bit of a sickness and illness, so we're glad to see her out there to maintain this starting lineup that has been so successful early on in this year as we get ready for tip. Obviously, a lot of names to kind of go through here, but the big one is Addie Cease and Deja Gibbons. They've been leading this offense, both averaging in double figures just early on in this year as we get set for the tip. Duncan, top tip here. Steals is the number one category for them to watch. They're averaging over 10 steals a game out of that 2-3 zone that Rob mentioned.
Here we go.
All right, Araya Harris, the ball top of the key. Chickasha starting out in their own 2-3 zone as we get going here. Ball into the corner. Harris, who tries to make a bounce pass, stolen by Chickasha, but she's going to step out of bounds. First 16 seconds, a little discombobulated early for the Demons. Chickasha, a team that Coach Gibbons said is going to come in and definitely try to play hard and pressure ball handlers. We're seeing that early on in this one. Now Raya setting up Miss Hannah Woods, working that right side of the floor. Finally get to the high post. Backdoor cut from Gibbons is open, but Amaya Williams can't see her. Now Chickasha coming back the other direction with a steal.
I tell you what, Amaya has been a big part of this team too. Young, I think she's a junior this year. Had a lot of good minutes last year as a sophomore.
Absolutely. Her length is definitely a big problem. All right, Hannah Woods on the fast break. This is a big point of contention for Coach Gibbons, is trying to make sure they play in transition. Gibbons gets the ball for the first time this game. Ball fake to the left, out to the corner to Williams, out to Addie Cease looking at a three. Skip pass over to Gibbons. First time the ball's been on the left side of the floor here for the Demons. Ball rotating around here. Struggling, finding a little bit of an opening. Addie Cease with a deep three from the top of the key. No good. Deja Gibbons with the offensive rebound. She goes up. No foul call, no block, no charge. But we have a push. We have a push on Amaya Williams.
Yep.
Her first.
That's a big addition having Gibbons move in this year. She, from what I can tell, she's a beast out there on the court and everything she does.
Yeah, I was talking to a couple of the players. Obviously, when you play a zone, rebounding is generally a concern.
Yes.
You know, and I said, you know, why do you think you guys are so good at not allowing offensive rebounds? And to a man, all of them said Deja Gibbons. So
of course.
Definitely a big part. Definitely a big part for sure. Entry pass there to the low block. Addie Cease has a hand on it. Amaya Williams has it wrapped up. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay here with Chickasha.
You know what's interesting, too? We don't have a big girl underneath to fight for those rebounds, but we do have Addie Cease and Gibbons, who are just as tough as they come, getting in there.
And you talk about Vivian Albin and Hannah Woods, who are both so long. It makes it tough for opposing teams for sure. Chickasha down to the corner, driving into the center of the paint. Up, a little lefty hook shot off the glass, and those are the first points of the ball game. 1:47 in. That's Ferguson for Chickasha. Amaya now down the fast break on the opposite corner. Looks for a Gibbons cutter, not there. Now Woods throws it back to Amaya into the corner. Looking at a cutter again from Hannah Woods. Cease now at the top of the key. Rotate the ball around. Deja Gibbons for three, only her third of the season, and that one goes in.
Very nice rotation around the top of the key. Gibbons was able to get open and knock down her first three-pointer of the game.
First three-pointer of the season. She was 0 of 2 in the year so far. Been a little bit reluctant from the outside, but pulled that one with confidence. Left-handed layup up and good.
That's rare, too. We usually don't see teams that can drive the hole that easy.
Yeah, especially on Araya Harris out there. Ooh. It's a tough travel call on Gibbons.
It is.
Got to set that defense back up. Amaya Williams and Araya Harris pushed out towards half court. It does open up that high post area where you see Addie Cease at right now. See if Chickasha can sneak a pass into there. Down to the short corner, now looking, rotates the ball up. It's a contested catch from Araya Harris. He's pressuring the ball handler. Chickasha's handling it well, though.
They are. They're playing this zone well, and they got a good rotation. Here's an outside shot.
No rim, just glass. Givens going the other direction. Givens got a lane to the paint. Little Euro step, goes out of bounds, lands with Duncan cheerleaders.
Yeah, just lost control of it there. She did have Williams out there on the side there at the key for a three-pointer if she would have dished it off, and it looks like it's still going to be Duncan ball.
It is. Throwing it in from that inbounds play. Throwing it out to Williams in the corner. Back down to Givens in the short corner. Mariah Harris on the cut. Spins back middle. Addie C's top key three.
Boom.
There it is.
Knocked it down.
She was 3 of 3 on Friday. She's 1 of 2 here early. Leading scorer on the team is Addie C's, averaging 14.5 points a game.
Yeah, she was on fire last week, man. I heard her. She was dropping bombs out there.
She was.
She likes to shoot that three-pointer.
I think that's going to be a block on Addie Cease there in the middle of that lane. Send Chickasha to the free throw line, or is that on the floor? They're going to call it on the floor.
Yeah, it's on the floor. One thing you're going to get from Addie, you're going to get three-pointers, and you're going to get some physical fouls.
Yep.
The way she looks at it, I've got something to give, I might as well use them.
Might as well use them. Ball down the corner. It's going to go out of bounds. Bad pass there from Chickasha. 6-4. Duncan on top. 4:34 left in the first. Hannah Woods inbounding to Mariah Harris. Talking to Cease a little bit, obviously she had a big first half, 20 points in the first half, but didn't shoot a lot in the second half. And I asked her about that. She said, yeah, sophomore Addie Cease would have shot a lot. Freshman Addie Cease would have shot a lot. But trying to be a little bit more of a facilitator with my teammates in that second half, I think it paid off. Steal here off the Addie Cease pass. Mariah Harris playing defense on the fast break. Throw it to the opposite corner to the wing. Three-pointer up and no good for Chickasha. Hannah Woods on the rebound. Woods dribbles it out, throws it ahead to Givens. Amaya Williams underneath the basket by herself. They find her. Layup attempt on that right side, no good. Addie Cease tries to get the offensive rebound. Mariah Harris comes away with it. Hannah Woods three up. Back iron. Amaya Williams with the offensive rebound. 1 dribble, 2 dribble, and we're going to set this offense back up. Givens now out towards that NBA three. Trying to get some cutters here. Poked away by Chickasha. Took it off Amaya's head. Chickasha spinning back to that left side. Chickasha teammate just trying to get out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
You're dribbling right at me. Amaya Williams did a good job pressuring the ball here, and that's a 5-second call.
Yep.
Good job by Amaya there to pressure the ball handler.
Good defense there. Duncan's got to. They've got to do something different over on the other end. You had too many opportunities with rebounds.
Yeah.
They had 3 rebounds there. A lot of good passes. I think Duncan's just going to have to get a little more aggressive on the offensive side.
Sure. A little more settled.
Yeah.
2 threes so far for Duncan. That's it.
Oh, that's a nice pass.
Cross-court pass to Deja Givens. Left-handed layup goes up and in. Good pass there by Amaya. Good finish by Givens, who has 5 points early in this one.
And that's right there underneath for Givens all night.
Chickasha working it down to the corner, looking for that lob over the top. They get it there. Good pass, good finish.
Yeah, just a great pass over Addie. She played it well. It was just went right over her hands.
Yep. Backside defense there from Deja. Miracle now with 2 points for Chickasha. Amaya Williams to Hannah Woods. Trying to find Harris in the low post. They do. She spins, passes back out to Amaya for a 3 at the top of the key. That one's in. That's 3 of 4 from the three-point line early for Duncan in this one. Amaya, Deja, and Addie all have a 3-point make already. 11-6.
Yeah, Amaya's first basket of the night's a 3, so the Demons are hot from the arch right now.
Yeah, Amaya was 0 of 1 from the three-point line of the season to that point, so that's her first. She's now 50%. Back iron, Addie sees the defensive rebound. She's fouled by a Chickasha defender. We'll take the cheap ones. No complaints.
Yeah. Demons up 11-6. Good run for the Demons. As the way this game started out, it looked like Chickasha was going to be kind of a threat down here. I know it's early, but Duncan's finally settling in on the other side.
Yeah, a lot of outside jump shots. We'll see if Duncan can find a way to get towards the rim here. Amaya Williams off the bounce pass from Hannah Woods. Back to Woods. Back over to Williams. You can tell they don't want to just live off jump shots. Deja Givens with the drive. Pump fake off the side iron. We're going to have a foul on Mariah Harris on the rebound attempt there.
Yeah, and that's what you were saying. The Chickasha, the Lady Chicks, it seems like they're fine with giving them those outside shots. They are definitely playing more tight inside, not wanting them to drive in. Yeah,
Maya and Hannah both passed up three-point attempts on that possession, trying to find something a little bit closer to the rim.
Yeah.
Vivian Albin checking in here for Deja Givens for the Lady Demons.
Can't live on that. You can't live on the three-pointer, that's for sure. It helps out in the crunch, but you got to find something inside the paint.
I think the big thing that jumps out to me here is, as opposed to Friday, is not as many transition opportunities for Duncan early.
Yes.
Out to the top of the key, looks at a three, spots up again. No real post on that side of the floor for Chickasha.
Yeah.
Now they put up the three-point attempt with the contest from Vivian Albin. Defensive rebound gets Addie Cease on the floor. She tries to roll away. I think they're going to call a jump. They are.
Looks like Kearney Holthouse and Vivian Albin, I think you called them, both entered in the game. Two really good basketball players coming off the bench. It's nice to be that deep.
Kearney. Don't say the name wrong. Mom will come after you.
Kearney Holthouse.
I've learned. You got to say the name right.
I've learned, too, over the years.
Vivian Albin at the top of the key. She's going to get fouled. 1:20 left in the first. It's Chickasha's second foul of the quarter. Duncan will be able to throw it in from the sideline here. But, yeah, not as much pressure on the rim from Duncan early. Definitely no transition. You can tell Chickasha had a little bit of a scouting report here on the Demons. Straight into Vivian, stolen away by Chickasha. Here we come. Bad pass from Amaya. Fast break attempt for the Chicks. Bounce pass over to the right wing. She looks at that. Might have been a travel. Doesn't matter.
It looked like it, but we still got it anyway.
Yeah, that's Holthouse. Kearney.
Inside,
great cut by
nice.
Cease. Good pass by Amaya Williams.
Beautiful.
Leads to an easy one. 13-6. Lady Demons on top.
Yeah, Coach Givens likes that. That's what you want to do. You want to get inside. Got a lot of good movement down there underneath.
Cease and Givens both with 5 points early. Drive attempt, no real contest there from Duncan, but she misses the right-hander. Now Addie Cease going up the floor. Amaya Williams on the right wing. Nobody there. Poked away. I can hear Coach Givens already. Pass the ball.
Yeah.
13-6. Ball going to be underneath the basket. That's Chickasha's third foul of the quarter. This one's moving fast.
It is.
Addie Cease on the post up. Back out to Amaya Williams on the short corner after tip. Now back out to Addie Cease at the top of the key. She surveys. Vivian to the cutting Cease at the high post. She goes up for the little 8-footer. In and out, no good. 26 seconds left. 13-6, Chickasha in possession. Kearney and Amaya pressuring the ball handler here, out extended towards half court. Down to the corner, tries to sneak into the high post. They do. Left-handed layup attempt, no good for Chickasha. Hannah Woods now getting pressure. She throws it ahead to Vivian. Vivian up ahead to Amaya. Kearney's open on the backside. They get
6
it to
seconds.
her. Cease up in the middle of the lane. Glass. Oh! Every part of the rim.
There
we go.
goes.
Offensive rebound from Amaya right before the buzzer. That's a big first quarter for Duncan.
Absolutely.
15-6. Amaya also with 5 points. 3 Demons have 5 points, leading up to 15. We're going to take a timeout. This is Duncan Demon basketball here, live from Duncan Gymnasium.
Hi, I would like to recognize Stephanie Stevens. She led our grand events this past week, and she took the time to ask every student if they wanted to be a part and do a solo or a speaking part, and she ensured that every student that wanted to do that was able to showcase their talents. And we are so appreciative of her for going above and beyond with every single thing that she puts on at our school.
Welcome back. Coach Givens breaking the huddle down there on the sideline. A really encouraging final few minutes from that one, Rob. Obviously, not a high-flying start to begin, but really kind of pulling away there. The transition showed up, obviously, and Amaya Williams with the offensive rebound there to kind of close things out.
Popped a couple of threes early. That's always good to get a hot hand on the three-point line.
Sure.
But I liked what those final seconds, last few seconds, Demons started working the inside.
Absolutely.
And they were finding their girls making the cut inside the paint, started making some of that inside stuff. Demons got a good lead, 15-6.
We'll see if Amaya and Kearney can force some of those turnovers that we talked about early. Deja Givens back in the ball game. Vivian Albin and Harris on the low sides with her. Maya Williams pressuring. Chickasha trying to work this ball around. They've had a little bit of success on the dribble drive game early in this one.
Yeah,
More so than we saw on Friday.
Sorry about that. Didn't mean to cut you off. They've actually missed some layups in the middle.
Big steal there from Amaya coming from the backside. There's somebody behind her. As the entire gymnasium yells Wolf, Amaya passes out to Givens. Harris is wide open. Good pass by Givens. They saw her. Right-handed layup is missed. Ooh.
Hey, that one was just too easy. Sometimes they're just too easy.
Good pass there from Givens, though.
Great pass. And wait, good job her to get open underneath.
Absolutely.
I mean, nobody was accounting for her.
Trap in the corner. See if Amaya can come out with it. Ball on the ground. She's got it. Deja Givens now the fast break. Kearney over on the left side. Throws it up to Albin. Back out to Givens. Ooh.
Yeah, I seen that little shove down there, too.
A little hand swipe there.
Yeah, she didn't like it either. Harris didn't like that.
No, she did not. Over to Vivian Albin now on the left wing. Trying to find a way to get it into this zone. They do. Harris has it now. 8 feet. Bounce pass to Amaya. She pump fakes. Dribbles into a nice little 10-foot jumper. No good. Front iron. 6:36 left. As Chickasha's into her with Kearney pressure. Vivian with a contest. Givens with the rebound. Givens throws it up ahead to Amaya.
Nice pass.
One dribble, right-handed layup, too far.
And she got her own rebound.
Oh, she's fouled there too.
Yeah.
It's a couple of those missed layups we did not see on Friday on these fast break attempts.
Yes, yeah.
Deja Givens averaging 11 rebounds per game on the year so far.
Oh, man. Wow, that's impressive.
Right. Chickasha taking a timeout. We're going to take it with them. This is Duncan Demon Basketball, brought to you by Hope Built.
We just want to shout out to our 6th grade middle school team. They go above and beyond every day for all students.
They work very hard and work together as a team. They're very dedicated to their jobs and to our school, and we are very proud of each and every one of them.
Welcome back to Duncan Demon Basketball, brought to you by Hope Builds, as well as New Hope Baptist, who's bringing us the encore cameras this afternoon. Coach Givens breaking the huddle. Looks like it's going to be the same lineup coming out that left as we get this one started. Timeout from Chickasha. We didn't see that in the first quarter, but they did take one there. No offense for either team in the first minute 40 of the second. Givens with the pass in and down the baseline. Givens looking. Harris is open underneath. They get it to her. Poked away. One dribble from Harris. Tries to go for the right-handed layup, but she's fouled.
She's tough underneath. I love watching Harris play, and, she's one of them girls that's going to go underneath and fight her best. And she did a good job there drawing the foul. It'll be will this be the first time the Demons have been at the free throw line?
It will. Uriah Harris is 5 of 7 on the year, shooting 72%. First 3 throws up and good. We asked every player before the season got started who is the best shooter on the team.
Yeah.
Addie Cease got a couple of votes. Deja Givens with a vote or two, but by and large, if we're going majority rules, Uriah Harris was the winner.
Okay.
Uriah Harris was the winner. There you go. Goes 1 of 2 from the line. That's going to put her at 6 of 9 on the year. Bounce pass over to the right wing for Chickasha, working their way around.
Good defense.
Throws it right into Vivian. Deja Givens looking. Amaya Williams at the middle of the floor. Uriah Harris on the right wing. Givens out to Harris, who looks at a 3. Now dribbles with her left hand over to Kennedy.
Oh, nice
great
move.
pass by Givens. Good cut by Harris. 18-6.
Boy, Harris came off the backside, just kind of pushed her off, released, and was wide open.
I told you before the game that Harris has been a little sick early in this week, and they weren't sure if she was going to play, but she's playing very well tonight.
Yeah, she doesn't act like she's been
feeling bad. I don't think she's been checked out of the game yet.
I don't either.
Givens
That's
up the right wing on the steal. Kearney on the left side, but Givens going to go straight up for the right-handed layup. It's up and in. Duncan cracks 20, 20-6.
There we go. Coast to coast. Givens gets the turnover and takes it all the way down, and this time we don't miss the layup. 7
quick points there for her. Good contest from Givens up at the free throw line. Now Amaya Williams with defensive rebound going the other way. Kearney on that left wing filling it. Amaya with 3 Chickasha chicks on him. Skip pass over to Givens, but Uriah Harris intercepts it. Pump fake by Vivian. Baseball pass over to Kearney. She's going to dribble with her right hand in the middle of the lane. Tries to go up. No foul call, but it's going to stay Duncan ball.
Yeah, it's surprising there was no foul there. But Kearney, hey, that's the way to do it. You got to get inside, try to draw that foul. And I like the way Duncan's playing right now. Chickasha better be careful. It's 20-6. They're flirting with some disaster here.
Yeah, got to stay in it. Ball on the baseline, tries to get it into Addie Cease, who checked in for Kearney. Stolen away by Chickasha. Chickasha with 2 fouls in this quarter already. Dribbles into the left hand to the middle. Off backboard, no iron. Going the other direction, off of a Chickasha offensive rebound attempt.
The Lady Chicks have just not been successful underneath. They're driving the hole. They're getting plenty of shots off. It's just not falling for them tonight.
Good contest here from Addie Cease and Givens as well.
Yeah, for sure.
That length that we talked about, Duncan's got a lot of it. Uriah Harris, the crossover from left to right, gets in the middle of the floor. Ball just taken away by Chickasha, but they're going to call a jump ball. It's going to stay here at Duncan.
Nice play there on Chickasha's part.
Absolutely.
To just tie it up. It looked like she was going in for an easy layup.
My paychecks, Rob, say Duncan Public Schools, but I actually think that was a steal. I don't think that was a jump ball.
I'm with you, man. I was just thinking the same thing.
Amaya Williams in the middle of the lane. Right-handed layup, a tip-off glass, no good. She goes up over the top and then crumbles.
Amaya's just she's getting herself in good position underneath. The ball's just not falling for her tonight.
Not tonight.
I mean, she is having some good opportunities.
No kidding. Amaya Williams is going to check out of this ball game. Hannah Woods checking back in. Chickasha bringing the ball up. 20-6, 4:20 left in the second period. Ball gets across half court. Chickasha surveying. Cut her down that short side. Deja Givens with a box out. That ball's going to go out of bounds off the side iron.
Way outside, too. And Givens was in her face, not kind of throwing up a prayer there. Chickasha's in a scoring drought. They've been stuck on 6 for a while.
That zone will make you shoot.
Uh-huh.
And they're not getting to the paint near as well as they were early. 4 minutes left. Duncan ball. Givens on the right wing looking for Cease on the post up. One dribble to the right. Cease to the corner. Pulls up for 3.
Boom!
Bang! Little dribble handoff game from Addie Cease, and she holsters the guns.
Beautiful
8 points
play.
for Cease. Great play.
Way to set that up.
23-6, Duncan on top now. Half-court pressure continues. Dribble pump fake right, goes back left. Beautiful bounce pass there for Chickasha. Good finish.
Got to give it to him on that one, Chisholm. That was a beautiful pass.
Slid her right behind Addie Cease.
Yeah.
That's Ryan's on the finish there. Her first points of the ball game. Givens now. Dribble with their right hand, looking for Cease again in that same corner. Vivian cuts through. Ariah Harris cuts through. Addie feeling it from deep. Right in front of the student section. No good there off front iron. Givens gets it now, cuts baseline. She's going to go up with her right hand.
Look at that. Nice. Just pure strength right there.
It's just
Givens taking it inside.
She's great with leverage.
She sure is.
She's great with leverage. 9 points for her early on in this one. She's your leading scorer for Duncan so far. 25-8. Lady Demons on top. Hannah Woods pressuring. Skip pass over to the other side. Chickasha has slowed down. The cutters aren't near as frequent either.
That's right.
Little 7-foot jump shot there. Givens tries to get the defensive rebound. She pops it out and slaps it back into play. Cease has it now. She's going to go up the right side. Got a Wolf behind her. It's poked away. Saved by Chickasha right to Ariah Harris. Goes up with her left hand. No good. Off of Chickasha. It's going to stay here.
Well, I don't know if you know the stat or not, but we're winning in the turnover battle for sure, and that may be one of the reasons why the Chicks are slowing things down over here. It seems like every time they start to speed things up, the Demons get a turnover. They were very good at that last year, too, so it's good to see they're continuing that.
Ariah Harris is going to check out of this ball game. In comes Kearney. Yes, you're exactly right. So far this year, Duncan is forcing about 25 turnovers a game and only giving up about 17. Those extra 8 possessions can really matter.
Oh, for sure.
Little crossover there by C. She tries to go into the defender. She's going to get the call.
Yeah.
Good aggressive drive there by Addie going from left to right. We throwing it in or are we shooting free throws?
I think they're going to throw it in, and we all know that Addie was going to the hole on that. It's just the foul happened just before.
When they say on the floor in high school basketball, they mean on the floor.
Literally.
You got to be in the air if you're going to get free throws.
That's right.
Hannah Woods pump fake. She dribbles to the right side, throws it out to Kearney, who launches a 3.
Why not?
Oh, little wide, no good.
Yeah, Kearney kind of caught that and just shot it, kind of forced it a little bit. She had some time, but that's one of the rare misses by the Lady Demons this quarter.
Yep. 1:58 left. Duncan continues to pressure with a 17-point lead. Kearney now over on the right hand of the ball handler. Hannah Woods was a steal, poked away by Addie Cease, I think.
Oh, and they got it back.
Chickasha has it back. It's going to be on the floor. Can't say it's not consistent.
That's right.
Second foul on Addie Cease. If you're going to talk about Addie, one thing that she has to be is foul trouble. Big problem when they started the season last Tuesday. She only played 12 minutes because she dealt with foul trouble.
Got in trouble early,
huh? 2 early ones of this.
Well, we talked about that. That's one thing you're going to get from Addie. She is going to be physical. She's going to be all over the place, and she played the same way last year.
Sure.
She's a lot of fun to watch.
Right into Givens. That's going to be a charge.
Yes.
Givens knew it before she hit the floor.
Yeah, she did. She stepped in. That's you as a coach, you love to see your players do that. So many players are kind of timid. They don't want to get in and take those charges, but she stepped in and took that well.
Absolutely. 25-8. Second quarter, 1:27 left. Ariah Harris bringing the ball up, using that left hand. She picks it up.
Got a trap on.
Nope, over and back.
Yeah, that's going to be a turnover. I mean, she got pushed. They came in and made contact with her and pushed her over that line.
Yeah. Looks like the double came from the far side.
Yeah.
And the Duncan did not follow that double. So, really, Ariah didn't have a ton of places to go with the ball once she picked up that dribble.
No, and Givens is telling her, too. He's got her attention right now. He's telling her what happened.
Sure. Hannah Woods, 2-3 zone extended. I still don't know if Ariah came out of this game.
I don't think she has. I think her and Daisha are the only
I don't know
two.
if she's going to be in the starting lineup to play in the whole first half. Hannah Woods pressuring the ball handle here out to the corner where Vivian Albin's in defense. Bounce pass through. Looking at three-point attempt, nothing there. Skip pass over to the other side. Deja manning the middle of that defense, making entry passes tough. Dribble drive with the right hand out to the three-point attempt. Tries to make an entry pass. Deja's got a steal.
Yeah.
Right at the middle of the floor. Oh, now she's going to look at a three.
Oh, it was a good look.
Front iron, no good. That was a good look. Everybody thought she was going to pass. I think Deja even thought she was going to pass.
I think so, too. She pulled that back and popped it.
Yep.
33 seconds left.
25-8, Chickasha on top. Vivian Albin with
another
the steal.
Turnover.
It's going to be a foul on Chickasha.
Chisholm, that's been like four or five turnovers just in these last couple of minutes. I mean, the Chicks can't get anything going down here offensively.
Yeah, obviously I don't have live stats. We're not quite that good here. But last game I thought they had a ton of steals, obviously, especially in that first half. And then when I got the box score, I think they only had 17 registered. And I thought,
really?
Well, I think Duncan might be being a little generous to the opponents because they felt like they forced a lot of turnovers, and they're doing the same thing here in the second quarter.
I feel like we're in double digits already.
Yeah.
We probably aren't, but that's just how it feels.
Yeah. What is a turnover versus what is a steal? That's a blurring line.
That's true.
Vivian Albin shooting a free throw. That first one's no good. Vivian, she was 1 of 1 from the free throw line. It's her first miss of the year. 26.9 seconds left here for Duncan. Chickasha already in the bonus with 5 fouls. Second one, no good there either. Back iron. Chickasha now with the pressure from Givens. Givens making her work. Chickasha picks the ball up, looking over the left side, 17 seconds. Chickasha is a little frantic here, like they have 2 seconds left.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. They have time.
Dribble into the ball, double teamed. Hannah Woods with a steal. Oh, it looks like she stepped out.
Yeah.
That was close. Hannah just threw it to the other side.
She sure did.
Somebody from my team will go get it.
Well, she knows she's looking at that clock, and Chickasha, they had a little bit of time. I don't know why they got in such a hurry-up offense. They had some time to try to set things up.
They were.
But a lot of it is our defense. I mean, the Demon defense they've been very aggressive this first half.
I mean, they just don't give you any breathing room.
No, they don't.
Backdoor cut, almost stolen by Givens. Givens with the wraparound.
Yeah, there's not much of a matchup right there if you look at Givens and number 2 for Chickasha.
It's going to be a foul on Givens. Oh, sorry, not a foul. It's going to be a jump ball.
Yeah. Yeah, Givens tied her up and just kind of flung her around like a rag doll to the ground.
Chickasha fans wanting a call there, and they're not going to get it. Ariah Harris dribbles out the clock, and we're going to go into halftime. 25-8. Duncan leads Chickasha, hoping to nail their third win out of 3 attempts on the year. We have a recorded interview from Coach Givens. We'll play that during halftime as we try to get ready for this third quarter, and Duncan tries to close out their third win. This is Duncan Demon Basketball, brought to you by Hope Builds.
Yeah, I'd like to recognize Coach Amanda Lord for multiple reasons. Multiple 20-win seasons, things of that nature. But more importantly, the thing that I notice about Coach Lord is the relationships that she develops with her players. Her players absolutely love to play with her, and she's a role model for all coaches.
Well, congratulations, 2-0. Big win at home.
What was it like getting to be in front of the home fans for the first time this year?
It's always nice to play at home, playing in a familiar gym, familiar place, and a lot of familiar faces in the stands. And girls played well, and hopefully we continue to do that.
Yeah. Obviously, the defense was a big part of the game on Friday, as well as the offense. But that 2-3 zone, kind of being extended out to half court. What is it like to have players who can pressure the ball that far away from the basket and still have the back end defended with all that length and rebound?
Well, because we do have people on the backside, we are able to extend up, and we've done a good job of kind of matching up with people in our area, and that oftentimes slows people down, and you saw that a little bit against Blanchard. It just slows people down, and we're just long enough and quick enough. We can cover a lot of ground, and because of that, it gives a lot of people a hard time.
Yeah, transition was working well in that game on Friday night as well. Playing tempo, and it seemed like Amaya Williams and Addie Cease were kind of getting some easy buckets there. What did you kind of see from them on the offensive end when they had big nights?
Yeah, transition, that's just an easy way to get points, and that's something we've gotten better with as the season has gone. And it also it just kind of feeds your other offense. Addie, she hit some baskets early. Like you said, Amaya, it gave her an opportunity to get some easy points, and it's just something that just kind of feeds your offense and kind of gets it going sometimes.
Sure. You guys have a tournament coming up, obviously. You're going to play hopefully 3 days in a row. What's that process like as a coach, getting ready for 3 consecutive game days and trying to make sure you're prepared for every single one of those?
Well, that's one of those, you always just try to be well-rounded in the things that you do. I always try to be very flexible in anything we do, whether it be our defense or our offense. That way, when we play in tournaments or playoffs, I can make small adjustments to fit whatever it is we're going against or seeing. And that's the good part about a tournament, is that gives us an opportunity to get ready for a playoff game where you may play back-to-back. And so, as a coach, that's what I always try to prepare my teams for, is to be as flexible as we can, and that just will hopefully help us.
Sure. How do you feel like the bench is playing this year? Obviously, you got a lot of girls who come off the bench and try to contribute.
Yeah, we have a good solid rotation of girls that we have on the bench, and honestly, the 2 that come off the bench the most, they could be starters just as easy, and they do a good job of coming in. A lot of times they'll give us a spark off the bench, whether it be scoring or defensively, and that helps. Oftentimes when people go to their bench, it actually hurts them. That's not necessarily the case for us. A lot of times we get a little quicker. Sometimes if I put Kearney Holthouse in for depending who I put her in for, sometimes we get a little bit quicker. If I put Viv in, sometimes we get a little bit longer. And so it's good to just have different combinations of people, and that will be an asset to us as we go.
Yeah, looks like you guys had team dinner here recently. What was that like, not being in a gym and just getting to kind of hang out with everybody?
Well, it's always nice to be around your kids outside of the normal setting. You see them every day at school or in the gym, and it's just nice to be around them in a more kind of natural area for them. You get to see different sides of personality sometimes, and you get to know them a little better.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some interesting personalities on this team if I had to guess.
Oh yeah, that's one good thing about them, is they're all pretty good kids, and they're all fun, and they like to have fun and like to laugh.
Yeah. All right, perfect. Appreciate it, Coach.
All right, you bet.
Vivian Alvin, junior, 10. A bunch of my friends did back in the Simmons Center days, our whole junior team, like juniors on the team. We go way back. Swish. Oh yeah, we were good. 6th grade national champs. Wait, state champs. Not national, sorry. My mom, my brother, my other brother, 2 brothers, my mom. That's about it. Yeah, my mom was really good, but she played in high school, and that's about it. It's definitely a lot of pressure. She expects me to be like that, but she doesn't push it too hard on me, so it's fine. Araya Harris. Addie Cease. Deja Givens.
Breckenroot. Sing a song. Hot Wings from Rio. Hiccups. Oh, I'm hiccuping. Zach Bryan.
Emily Hawford, 10th grade, 3. My friends when I was little.
Do you play on the Civic Center team?
Yes.
What was the name of the team?
Ballers.
Were you guys any good?
Yeah, we were good.
Really good?
Yeah, really good. My mom played in high school.
She any good?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Probably. She was an athlete. Deja Givens. Addie Cease. Deja Givens. Finley. Araya Harris. Probably Jaylee Phillips. Always have the hiccups. Spelling bee.
Feels like college.
PSYCHOLOGY.
You're the only person who spelled the word right after saying spelling bee.
Really?
Yes.
I was in the spelling bee in elementary
All the
school. Cinderella. Zach Bryan.
YouTube. And we're back. Second half getting going here. 25-8, the Lady Demons on top. We appreciate Coach Givens giving us a little bit of time earlier in the week to talk about the big win on Friday night as their home opener and then getting ready for this one as well. You know, Rob, I don't know if you saw the photos of the team dinner they had.
I did.
Earlier this week.
Yeah.
I'm not going to pretend like I know all these girls through and through, but I can say that was probably a very interesting dinner.
Well,
some kooky personalities for sure.
I know a lot of these girls, and I can tell you right now, I wasn't there, but I bet you that was very interesting.
I'm sure.
Yeah, anybody that knows these girls, they know this is a fun, funny, quirky bunch of girls. And,
Absolutely.
And, you know, they're fun to watch, fun to be around.
It's so funny, too, because, you know, when you talk to them outside of, practice or whatever, they are so lighthearted and so goofy and just so charismatic. And then these games, every so often, you see a scowl, right? A little bit. You're like, wait, where? Whoa, what is that?
Yeah, you talk to Addie outside.
They put that switch.
Yeah, Addie outside, she's carefree, always smiling. I mean, look at her right now. You can't see, she's got a smile on her face now, but as soon as the ball's tipped, it's a different person.
Absolutely. Chickasha will start this second half with possession, 25-8. We'll see if Chickasha can mount a 17-point comeback as this ball gets started. Clock rolling. 2-3 zone extended. Same line at the start of the game. Araya Harris, Hannah Woods, Addie Cease, Deja Givens, and Amaya Williams. Ball swung over to the opposite side. Drive to the baseline with the left hand. No good there by Chickasha. Pass it back out. Looking over that right side of the floor now. Chickasha dribbles. Araya Harris pressures. Looks to the middle. Throws a mount pass to the left wing. Looking at the backdoor cut, not there. To the middle of the floor, right-handed. Front iron, no good. Good drive, though, by Chickasha. Good defensive rebound by Addie. She's dribbling, looking, throws it ahead to Amaya Williams to the outside. She's in the corner. Cuts to the middle, out to Givens. Givens throws a great bounce pass down to Addie Cease.
Beautiful. Found the open Cease right underneath in the paint, and it was just a beautiful bounce
Found the
pass.
open Cease.
Open Cease.
Yeah, 10 points there for Addie. Not quite a high-low, more like a mid-low.
Yeah.
A little mid-low action there.
It was, yeah. Beautiful.
Amaya Williams now pressuring on the outside. This defense is just it just wears on you.
Yeah, they just don't allow you much inside. And when you do get something inside, you better make it count.
Hannah Woods with the easy steal.
Passed it right to her.
Yep. Throws it ahead to Amaya. Amaya looks for Cease on the bounce pass. It's behind her and stolen. Now Chickasha in transition. Chickasha in the middle of the floor. Little stop and pop from the free throw line, and it's short. Referees are saying it was a block by Araya, so it's going to stay here with Chickasha.
You know, if you're the Chicks, this is what you got to do. You got to get down there and you got to try to pop those shots, those little 5-6 footers. It's hard to get anything inside, but you got to start taking shots. I mean, you're down 27-8.
Yeah. 6:35 left. Looking for the pass in. Get it out to the right wing. Amaya pressuring. Stripped by Araya. Givens going now the opposite direction. Throws it ahead to Amaya in the middle to Araya on the left wing. Right-handed layup up and in.
Nice. Amaya to Araya.
Yeah, they're not doing me any favors with these names. Good finish there. Good pass from Amaya Williams.
I don't know. It's flowing pretty well right now.
It is.
It's sounding good.
Deep three-point attempt. Side iron, no good. Hannah Woods on the rebound. We have a Chickasha player down on the other end. Amaya Williams has it on the right wing to Hannah Woods. They're playing 4v5, and now we're going to take a timeout. Okay.
Yeah, we got a young lady down on the other end.
She's going to walk off. Looks like she got hit. She's acting like it's her jaw, so
Yeah.
hopefully she's okay.
Coach says rub some dirt on it. We'll put somebody else in.
I never actually had anyone tell me to rub dirt on it. I don't think in like a serious way.
I've never actually done it.
God, think of how Araya Harris here with a short little jumper.
Nice.
Wide open and it's in. Good pass there by Amaya. 7 points for Araya Harris. Amaya with the pressure. Out in the long wing, no good. Off glass there for Chickasha. Throws it ahead to Amaya. Amaya with the dribble out to the corner. Throws it to Hannah Woods, who looks. Cease is going to cut through. Throws it up top to Givens. We got too many Demons in one small area.
Yeah, it was a lot right there in that
Hannah
area.
Woods in the corner. She dribbles to the middle with the left hand. Throws it up off the glass. No good. Cease tries to get the offensive rebound. She's on the ground for it. Throws it up to Woods. Good offensive rebound. Amaya Williams with the backdoor cut.
Ooh, beautiful.
Good pass from Harris. Good finish from Williams.
Cease down there outnumbered underneath 3-1, and she was still able to come up with that rebound.
Big offensive rebound there for Addie Cease. They're going to take a timeout for Chickasha, so we'll take it with them. You're listening and watching Duncan Demon Basketball, brought to you by Hope Builds.
Emily Hofford, 10th grade, 3. My friends when I was little.
You play on the Super Center team?
Yes.
What was the name of the team?
Ballers.
You guys any good?
Yeah, we were good.
Really good?
Yeah, really good. My mom played in high school.
She any good?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Probably. She was an athlete. Deja Givens. Addie Cease. Deja Givens. Finley. Araya Harris. Probably Jaylee Phillips. Always have the hiccups. Spelling.
Welcome back, Duncan Demon Basketball. 5:08 left in the third quarter. The Demons up 33-8. Chickasha still not cracking the double-digit mark quite yet.
Yeah.
This defense that gave up a couple layups early has really put the clamps down since those first opening few minutes in the first quarter. Araya Harris with the pressure. Chickasha going to swing the ball back that direction. Drive in, right-handed layup. Glass spinning layup, no good. Addie Cease the defensive rebound. She's dribbling to the middle of the floor with the right hand. Spins back out, looks at the three-point attempt, passes to a cutting Deja Givens. Up and under, no good. Missed layup. Araya Harris trying to swat it away. Now Addie Cease playing defense in transition. She's going to dribble the ball out. Three-point attempt at the line this time, and it's good.
Man.
Chickasha 11, Duncan 33, 4:23 left in this one. Amaya throws it ahead to Araya, who wasn't ready for it. Araya wasn't looking. Kearney Holthouse and Vivian Albin are going to check in here for the Demons. For Hannah Woods and Araya Harris, who sits down. Chickasha going to be thrown in right in front.
Yeah, first signs of life for Chickasha actually this half with that three-pointer. And it's still a long ways to go for them. The Demons are still keeping that tough defense down there going.
Amaya Williams with the steal. She spins back to the middle, throws it ahead to Kearney. Kearney goes up with the right hand. No good, and she's fouled.
Draws the foul. Good
She's
job
going to
by
get 2
Kearney.
free throws.
Hey, heads up right there, Maya Williams. She looked up. She got that steal, looked down and found Kearney. Kearney's in the perfect spot and just couldn't get that right-hander to go in.
Givens always talks about throwing the ball ahead. That's why. Kearney with the first free throw, no good. She's 1 of 3 now on the year.
Had a couple of, we've had a few plays like that. You can tell that Givens preaches that because when they get a steal, that's the first thing they're looking.
Second one, no good either. Addie Cease told us before the season got started that, last year they thought they were really good at pushing the tempo, but then Givens in the first few days of practice showed them a lot of tape of them not doing that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she said the team kind of realized, we thought we were playing fast, but in reality, we're just walking the ball up the floor most of the time. Albin with the hard foul.
Wow, sure was. And, it's hard for us to see from here on this end, but it really looked like a good defensive player. Hands are up. She did make contact, but that's interesting, too, because I remember watching this team last year, these Lady Demons, thinking how fast they were. So for Givens to come in and look at that and say, listen, you could be better at that.
I think it's a little bit more of every time push the ball.
Yeah, push it down.
Not just when it's obvious. I think that was kind of the lesson he was teaching them, and it's paid off.
Their first 2 games definitely, these first 2, they have definitely pushed the pace down court a lot more.
Yeah. Feels a little bit more like an avalanche at times with this Duncan team.
It does. Imagine how it feels if you're on the other team.
Yep. 1 and 2 from the free throw line. Goes Terry, so she puts Chickasha at 12. 12-33 now. 3:49 left. Kearney over to Givens. Givens brings the ball up with her left hand. Fakes to the left. Vivian looks at a 3. Trying to find it to Amaya, who was open. Vivian Albin missed her at the top of the key.
Yeah, very
Kearney
brief.
tried to slip it in there. But
Just for a moment, she was open, and they tried that hard overhead pass to the middle. Chickasha played it well.
Amaya throws it into Cease. Amaya's open underneath, but Cease goes up and in. From about 7 feet out. Nice shot there by Addie. 35 points for her.
Addie just over the heads of 2 Chickasha chicks and just put that in, nothing but net. Beautiful pass.
12 points for her tonight already. She averages 14.5 on the year, so she's nearing that.
Not surprising by Addie, not at all, as aggressive as she plays. Look at that, swatting it out of bounds.
It's going to stay here with Chickasha. Riley Kreitz is checking in here for Duncan now for Addie C. She's going to play the middle of that defense. Riley's trying to throw the ball in.
Yeah. Looks like we got some more subs coming in.
Yeah, Araya Harris checking in, as well as Hannah Woods, the starters. Coming in for Deja Givens and Amaya Williams. 3:09 left. Chickasha surveying. Over to the right wing. Bounce pass to the corner, stolen by Vivian Albin. Now we're going to go this direction. Vivian crosses over from left to right. Picks up her dribble, throws it ahead to Hannah Woods. Riley spaces to the corner. Oh, defender falls down for Chickasha. Riley has it now. She throws it to a cutting Harris. Good pass. Fouled on the entry. It's going to be the second foul on Chickasha. Duncan will throw the ball in on the baseline. That's a good pass there by Riley.
It really was, and Harris just got open underneath. Looked like she was going for a layup if she wouldn't have been fouled.
Araya is great at ball on the near corner,
Yes,
cutting
she
from
is.
the opposite side. The furthest distance possible. It seems like she's open on that all the time. Riley tries to throw it into Araya. It's tipped away from Chickasha. Duncan will throw it in at half court. Ooh, referee with the between the legs dribble. Did you see that?
He did, man, showing off the old high school skills.
Yeah, he had handles back in the day. You can tell.
He said, I still got it.
Riley
Just
looking.
don't ask me to run up and down the court.
Throws it into Woods. Woods with the dribble with the right hand. Crosses back over to her left to the middle of the floor. Chickasha asking for a 5-second call. Now they throw it over to Kearney. Riley has it in the corner, looking for Araya, not going to be there. She dribbles up to the left wing, throws it to Vivian, goes off her hands into the backcourt. Vivian's going to pick it up, and that's going to be Chickasha ball. Unforced turnover there by the Demons. Haven't seen a lot of those today.
Oh, no, and that was probably the most out of sorts they've looked tonight, that just little series right there. Vivian hit her in the hands, just lost control, took her eyes off of it for a minute, but Demons are in good shape, 35-12.
What's interesting about this lineup right now for Givens is, Deja and Cease are 2 of the bigger, more aggressive players with Amaya Williams. Well, all of them are on the bench right now.
Both out, yeah.
Right? So with Amaya, Cease, and Givens out, someone else like Araya has to be a little bit more aggressive of creating things for herself or others. Bounce pass over to Riley.
And you can see it, too. Chickasha's defense, they're playing it a little bit differently without Givens and Cease in there.
Yep. Backdoor cut there from Harris. Pass was stolen. Bad pass there by Vivian. Into the middle of the defense, a little 8-footer short for Chickasha. Harris has the defensive rebound. She takes a dribble with her right hand. She's going to the middle of the floor, throws it ahead to Kearney.
Nice pass.
Kearney with the left layup. No good. No foul. We're going the other way. Chickasha with the ball. Kearney is great at running in transition.
Yes.
Great. She's got to find a way to make a couple of those layups and make Chickasha pay.
Yeah,
Vivian with the foul.
She's been open twice down there, missed a left-hander and a right-hander. Kearney can make them all day long. It's just sometimes in that situation, the ball just doesn't fall. And you see that happen to players all the time. But you're right. She gets down court, and it was a beautiful pass down there to find her open.
Cease and Gibbons coming back in for Riley and Vivian. Vivian, I think she's become a little bit of a villain over there on that Chickasha sideline.
Yeah, seems like it. She's a very physical player.
She is. 3-point attempt, no good. Air ball there from Chickasha. Right, Harris brings the ball up. Ceases by herself. It would throw it to Gibbons underneath the rim. Spins back to the middle. Goes up with her right hand. Gibbons is not happy, but it's in.
What a move. Put a body on a body. She put her hand out, made sure she got separation, and just a nice little turnaround left-hander.
Deja Gibbons with 11 points. It's a good finish from her.
So tough underneath.
Charge attempt by Addie Cease. Nothing called either way. Deja Gibbons with defensive rebound. Throws it ahead to Araya Harris, but it's long and wide. Another unforced area.
Yeah, that one just went out of the reach of Harris and Burl White sitting over there, our former athletic director. He put his hand up like he wanted to get it, but Burl said, I'm not going to stand up too fast.
I think it more is a defensive hand up than an offensive hand up.
Yeah, let me just make sure this doesn't hit me. But nice to see the Whites over there.
Absolutely.
Love to see them. They make everything Duncan does, the Whites are here.
Gibbons with the block. Offensive rebound from Chickasha, thrown back into bounds. Kearney has it. 40 seconds left, and she's fouled. It's going to be the third foul on Chickasha.
I love what the student section did tonight, Chisholm. Can you tell what they got going over there? I guess it must be a sports commentary night.
Oh, I see. They got headsets on. They're wearing suits.
Yeah, got the ties.
We're hiring. Come on.
Yeah, I got let's see Jackson Wisdom right there in the front row. Got his tie on, and so I can't tell.
How many of those guys over there do you think can actually tie a tie?
None. They're all clip-ons. Gabe's got his shorts on with his suit coat.
Well, on TV, it's only from the waist up. It's only from the waist up.
Doesn't matter what you're wearing.
Yep.
Yeah. Evan Houghton, he looked like he chose to go all black. Interesting look. No headset. Oh, he's got his headset around his neck.
Well, he's on the air right now.
That's right.
My good friend Dylan Buckingham famously wears the same pair of Russell Athletic shorts to every broadcast.
Wow.
Has never worn slacks on TV. Always wearing shorts.
And people never knew.
You never know it.
Why not?
Throwing it into Hannah Woods there. Pressure. Addie Cease in the backside wide open. Left-handed layup up and in.
Beautiful.
14 seconds left. Good offensive possession there from Duncan from the pressure from Chickasha. 39-12. 8 seconds. Ball over to the right wing. 6 seconds. Surveying. Double team from Gibbons. Thrown down to the short corner. She's going to get fouled. Gibbons with the foul. It's going to be the third from the Demons. Gibbons' first foul of the ball game. It's going to put Chickasha at the line shooting 2.
Yeah, it's been a pretty clean game.
I don't think it's
Chisholm.
we shooting free throws? I don't think so.
I don't think so. We shouldn't be.
Yeah, Chickasha thinks we're shooting free throws. We're not.
I was going to say, we're not anywhere near being in.
2.4 seconds left.
There has not been a lot of fouls, actually, in this game. Very few free throws.
No. Ball inbounds, near half court. They're not going to get shot off.
Nope.
Nothing doing there. That's going to end the third. 39-12, the Lady Demons on top. We'll take a timeout here live at Duncan Demon Gymnasium.
Kearney Holtzhaus, junior 4. My friends and I, back in like 3rd grade, started a semi center team, and we've been playing ever since. Swish. Won the state championship in 6th grade, actually. Just my sister.
Yeah, you beat your sister 1-on-1?
Oh, yeah.
Way better?
No, but I can beat her 1-on-1. So.
What's it like being not having any characters?
I don't know. I feel like it just makes the sport more enjoyable because I don't have all the pressure like, oh, I have to impress them. I have to be like them. I can just go out there and have fun. Kaylin Clark. I don't know. She's just so good, and she can literally do everything, but at the same time, she's so humble. Araya. Addie. Deja. Probably Brecken. I don't know. Pit stains. Spelling bee 100%. XYLOPHONE.
Welcome back to Duncan Demons Gymnasium here. Ball already in play. Chickasha starting this fourth quarter, 39-12. Starters still out there for the Demons, with Kearney out there, though, as opposed to Hannah Woods. Slides Ariah Harris down to the bottom of that defense. It's going to be a carry on the Chickasha Fighting Chicks. Obviously I'm ill-informed. I'd have been told that the fighting portion of the mascot was being removed, but obviously that's not true.
Oh, really? You heard that there's
Someone
not
told
going to
me
be the Fighting Chicks
that they
anymore?
were just going to be the Chicks, but obviously that was bad information.
It still says
Can't
fighting.
believe everything you hear in the
that's
world
true.
of Stevens County.
Well, that is true. The old rumor mill.
Amaya Williams in the middle of the offense there. Tries to find Givens. Tipped away. Good play there by Chickasha to stop the layup.
But if you are going to say the Fighting Chicks, you got to take the G off the end.
Yeah,
it's fighting.
Fighting.
It's not
Chicks.
fighting.
Nope, Fighting Chicks.
Those are fighting words.
I don't know if they
Chickasha.
still have it, but when I was in school, Amaya Williams underneath the spinning layup. It's
Oh,
up
it
and
goes in.
Good job by Williams. Good pass from Givens. They had a version of their mascot that was like a big, I don't want to say rooster because obviously it's a chicken, but it was wearing boxing gloves that I was always a big fan of. Always liked that one.
It's kind of cool. If you're going to have a chicken as your mascot, you need to make him tough.
Yeah. Which I say,
gloves.
it definitely bordered on rooster. It was almost a rooster. Top of the key three for Chickasha, up and in. 15 now. Chickasha with the full court press. Kearney bringing the ball up into the middle of the floor. All by herself, throws it out to Cease for a three. Fakes baseline, goes back to the middle of the floor. Little 9-foot jump shot,
There
up and
we go.
in. That's a tough shot.
That is a tough shot, and Addie has to, she needs to make those more often. She goes up, she got that shot open a lot.
Yep, 16 points for her already. Point and a half more than her average. 2-3 zone, extended remains. Kearney pressuring the ball handler here. Chickasha not a lot of movement.
No.
Over to the left wing. Top of the key. Now we got a backdoor cut, nothing there. Ball screen.
Well, this is fine for Duncan
if
they want to take the time like this.
Vivian over here on the sideline calling for the carry.
Yep.
Chickasha dribbles baseline, poked away by Givens. Kearney on the floor, she gets it. Ariah Harris now has control.
They just dribbled around too long, ran into a wall.
Up to Givens. Deja had Cease for just a nanosecond, couldn't get to her. Over to the corner, Cease has it. She skips it over to Kearney. Tipped off a Chickasha defender. It's going to stay here.
Yeah, nice pass across the court. Kearney was ready for it. Chickasha got a hand in there.
Yeah, this team, I don't want to paint anybody in any corners here, but usually you don't see a ton of skip passes in girls basketball, especially those one-handers. But Addie whips those around, her and Deja both.
They do. You
Make
can
it look
tell
easy.
They work on it a lot, I'm sure, in practices.
Ariah Harris spins the middle.
Look at that.
Left-handed layup, no good.
That'd have been beautiful if that had went.
Yep.
Almost a little Euro step action there in the middle.
Yeah, Deja on Friday had a couple of those. I was going to say like a little bit inside the free throw line, but about 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Up and unders with like an additional step at the end. You don't see a lot of those.
Yeah.
And it really surprised me. Apparently she has done that a lot over the course of her career. Surprised me on Friday, and I asked her, where'd you get that? And she's like, well, Kawhi Leonard's my favorite player.
There you go.
And I was like, well, if you're going to steal from somebody, he's a pretty good one.
You got that right, yeah, for sure. And it's impressive when you see these kids take moves like that you see at the higher levels.
Oh, yeah.
And apply it to the floor here.
Well, on some levels we make basketball rocket science sometimes, but,
That's true.
He steps here, and then he shoots. Okay, I can do that. That's what Deja seemed to do. It worked well on Friday. Haven't seen that move today. 43-16, 3 subs coming in for Duncan. Ariah Harris and Vivian Kearney Holthouse coming out.
Yeah. Addie came out.
No, Addie's still in.
Oh, yeah.
She's just talking to Givens.
Yeah.
A little bit of direction here. 10 points now for Goffley from Chickasha. Deja Givens has it, double teamed on the wing, passes down to Addie Cease. Up, under, left-handed layup.
There's a nice
Easy. 18 points for Cease. 45-17. Chickasha with a little bit more offense, but Amaya Williams stops it. Throws it ahead to Hannah Woods all by herself. Right-handed layup, and it's good.
Cooking.
Good steal, good pass from Amaya.
Demons with a couple quick goals. That's Hannah's first 2 points tonight.
It is.
First goal.
I think Hannah would like to keep it that way. She just
She might get another shot.
Here we go.
Here. Oh,
bounce
nice
pass to Addie Cease. Tipped out of bounds by Chickasha. Addie thinks it's off of her, but it's going to stay here.
Yeah.
Don't snitch on yourself. Don't start running the other way.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Try to sell it out.
Yep. Riley Krauts comes in. Checks into the ball game. With Olivia Fletcher coming in. I gave you a roster with the wrong number, so I hope you can.
Well, luckily I know the girls.
There you go.
Now, the boys' games is going to be different.
Yeah.
That might be a little bit different. I think everybody has gotten in tonight. There's still a few.
Yeah, we still got some down there. We'll see if we get. Deja Givens in the middle of the defense.
Oh,
wide
nice.
open. Good pass there from Vivian Albin to Deja Givens. Good cut. 13 points now for Givens.
That was a beautiful pass.
Oh, gosh. Easiest steal
Look
Hannah
at
Woods
that
is going to get
steal.
today. Over to Olivia. Fletcher looking. Passes out to Woods. Over to Givens. Givens setting up the offense. Dribbles it in the middle of the lane. Right-handed layup attempt.
Oh,
it's
man.
that easy.
That's easy money.
With a shrug coming back the other direction from Deja.
That's one-on-one inside. I don't know if Chickasha still got starters in or what they're doing from the bench, but Duncan is having their way.
51-17, fourth quarter, 4 minutes left. Vivian backs off. Vivian pressure in the corner now. Drive baseline from Chickasha. Stepped out of bounds. 4:02. Kearney checking into the ball game. She's coming in for Deja. I think we might see the last of Deja Givens tonight.
Yeah, she and what a night she's had. 15 points, I think she's had.
Yeah,
and she's been just instrumental in this 51 points the Demons have on the board.
I think what's so impressive about Deja is she obviously is one of the best scorers, if not the best scorer, her and Addie Cease, but the defensive stuff and the rebounding is just so big.
Yeah. Well, everything she does out on the court, you can tell. She's a leader. She's somebody that the team rallies behind, her and Addie both.
Yep. Kearney Holthouse with the missed layup. Come back the other way for Chickasha. Good defense there by Olivia.
Just another turnover. I'm telling you, Chickasha has not been able to keep the ball on their side at all tonight.
Yeah, they're definitely trying to play a lot faster in the second half, and I don't know if that's really
it's just
their
playing
comfort
against
zone.
them. No,
yeah,
you can tell it's not.
Riley has it. She can dribble. Goes to the middle. She still got it.
There we
Spins
go.
back
She got
to the middle.
out of it.
Throws it over to Vivian. Vivian looking. Cutting Olivia. Nope. Bounce pass. Too late. Now we're playing defense. Kearney top. Vivian on the backside. Wide open layup attempt for Chickasha on the left glass. Up and in.
Vivian just
51-19.
missed it. Vivian just missed that. I mean, she's a half a second there, and she gets another steal.
Yeah, a little late. Hannah Woods now playing a little bit of point guard. Fletcher has it. Hannah Woods. Not a lot of movement right now from Duncan.
Yeah, they're just, they got the game in hand. Here comes Kearney.
Right-handed layup. Side of the iron, no good. Offensive rebound, tipped in. Set off of Chickasha. They save it. Now Chickasha's going in the other direction.
That was a good play over there. It looked like it was going to be out of bounds. Well, I was rooting for Kearney there to get one.
Yeah.
She's had a few looks at it tonight.
51-19, ball over the rim for Chickasha. Offensive rebound. Oh, man, big hit on the floor. Vivian can't believe it.
Yeah, they're going to call that on Vivian, and she's sitting there going, what? What did I do?
I think Vivian hit her a little bit harder than she's putting on, and I think that girl hit the floor a lot harder than Vivian hit her.
She pulled a James Harden on us, didn't she?
Truth somewhere in the middle on that two things. Box out by Vivian. Missed three off back iron. Duncan going the other direction. Olivia dribbling up that sideline. She picks up it. Throws to Kearney. Skips ahead to Hannah.
Good movement.
Hannah Woods throws over to Riley. Riley up.
There we go. I like it.
Give us the points.
Riley coming in off the bench.
Yeah.
Getting her first two of the game.
She averages 2 points a game, and she's got there.
There you go.
Riley Kreitz. Skipped over to the other side. Kearney now with the steal. Passes ahead to Hannah Woods. Woods serving. She almost ran into the official.
Yeah.
Bounce pass to Vivian. Vivian dribbling with the right hand. Back out to the top to Riley. Swing the ball around now. Vivian Albin with the ball.
Kearney passed up
left
on that one, didn't she?
Yeah.
Decided to go ahead and keep it down, and she had an easy layup there in front of her.
Hannah Woods spins in the middle of the floor. Can't tell how much Duncan's trying to waste clock here or just
yeah, it looks
finding an
like it.
opening.
It looks like it. I think now we're going to have a
Hannah Woods ran out of bounds and caught it before she reestablished herself, and she smacks her own forehead. Lots of subs coming in now.
Givens finally got up after they were kept passing her. I think he got upset. It was like, okay, enough, girls. Let's do something here with this.
Noelle McRoy checking in. Brecken Root checking in. Finley Davis is checking in.
Finley's in there.
And as well as Emily Holford.
Okay. All new floor here.
All
bunch of underclassmen, too.
Yeah, a lot of sophomores.
Yep.
54 seconds left. Offensive rebound from Chickasha after the three-point attempt. Layup up and in. That's going to put them to 21. 53. Full court pressure here from Chickasha. Bounce pass back to Finley. Good pass there by Emily Holford. She picks up her dribble. Emily Holford spins away. She's got it in the right hand. Bounce pass to Brecken. Over to Finley. Good movement here from Duncan. Back to the corner to Brecken. She dribbles baseline. Tries to throw a bounce pass to Finley, but it's out of bounds. It's going to stay here. 17 seconds left.
These sophomores came in and picked up the pace this last 50 seconds, didn't they?
There's only one way to earn minutes.
Yeah, they're running them.
Finley Davis looking. Inbounder. Throws it into Noelle. Noelle
Good luck.
tip up and
Good
in.
luck. Good for
the bench
Noelle.
is pumped. Bench is pumped.
Yeah.
2 points for Noelle. 10 seconds left in the ball game. Chickasha coming down. Skip pass over the far side. Hit by Olivia with a steal. Out of bounds for Chickasha. Going to stay Duncan ball with 1.8 left.
Fletcher read it perfectly. Got her big hand up there and just stole it out of the air. But Chickasha was able to poke it back out of bounds.
Thrown in, and this is going to be the ball game.
This is it.
Clock expires. Big win for Duncan. 55-21 for these Lady Demons as they take down the Chickasha Fighting Chicks. They will move on in the Southern Oklahoma Invitational. They will play again tomorrow at 7 o'clock. So same time, same gym, just 24 hours later.
Prime time, 7 o'clock, Saturday night. I like it.
And they'll be playing Tuttle, who just played here 3 hours ago. So we'll see Duncan versus Tuttle tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Coming up on the other side, we're going to have the men's game as the Duncan Demons and Coach Knox and crew try to take their hand and take down Ada. That game will start at 5:30. We have an interview with Coach Knox we got to play, some interviews with the players as well, and then a whole bunch of other stuff. Rob Harvey, Chisholm Holland, Cody Wade hanging out with you. We'll be right back.
Addie Cease, 33, senior. Huh?
What got you playing basketball?
My aunt. She's definitely, my aunt and my mom are the reason I started playing basketball. It's really tough. You get a lot of insight that you don't necessarily want, but you need. So it's really good criticism all the time. And it's kind of scary sometimes. Definitely Paige Beckers. Probably Araya. It's very consistent. Araya. Me. Amaya, because she's so long for no reason. Definitely Finley. Sing a song.
What song you sing?
Honeybee by Blake Shelton. Sweat stains.
Davis Lopeman, you're a rock star. We notice that you wear many hats in this district. We just want to tell you how much we appreciate it, from the STEM program to esports, Red River technology, no telling what else. But winter's coming, so get that beard growing.
Hannah Woods, junior, 24. My friends. Yeah.
League as a kid?
Yes. We had a very good Simmons Center League team.
Yeah, did y'all run you run it?
We did.
Good job. What's the name of the team?
Swish. Yes, I think. My sister did.
She any good? No, you did.
It's a lot of pressure, but I like it. I feel popular. Steph Curry.
Is that a real answer, or did you just come up with something?
No, that's a real answer. Kearney, Hope House, Araya, Amaya Williams, Finley Davis. Noel, spelling bee.
That's like college.
PHSCOLOGY.
Not close.
Drake. Super bad.
I would like to shout out to Chrissy Young, our library media specialist at Horace Mann. Since I got hired this summer, she has been a huge support system for me. She's kind of walked me through the school, walked me through all the things that I needed to know, and it's just never stopped. She wears so many hats. She is doing our book fair. She's helped with our signs. She helps with our PTO. She's on our reading team. She does archery. I can't even list all of the things that you do for us, Chrissy, and for our students, but we are so thankful for you. Thank you.
Deja Givens, sophomore, 11. Family, friends, I was bored. Yeah, a lot.
Any good?
I think so, yeah. My grandma played 3-on-3, so.
What?
My grandma played 3v3, like, you know, 6v6, I guess.
Like currently still?
No.
Yeah. What's it like at family like that?
It's fun, it makes it more fun. Kawhi Leonard.
Why Leonard? Why?
Because he just plays the game. He's not like a talker, doesn't talk smack, he just goes in, does his job, and gets out of there. Addie Cease.
You've been a popular answer.
Araya Harris. Emily Halford. Probably Araya. Probably Noel. Hiccups. I don't want people thinking I'm gross. Sing a song. Baby Got Back. Zach Bryan. Talladega Nights.
Hi, I want to recognize Delidia Givens, our PE teacher at Emerson Elementary. She does an amazing job. She steps up and fills in any gap that needs to be filled in. She takes initiative, and I'm so proud that she's with us at Emerson Elementary.
Araya Harris, junior, 12. My mom played, so I was kind of just, yeah, she wanted me to play, and I ended up liking it, so yeah. It's a lot of fun. Sometimes it's stressful because you don't want to disappoint her, but yeah, it's pretty cool to have like a common interest. Kevin Durant. I grew up watching him, and I mean, everybody called him a traitor after he left, but I still watched him.
He's not a traitor?
No, not to me. I'd say Kieran Holthouse. Addie Cease. Hannah Woods. Addie Cease. I'm gonna say No Problem McRoy. Deja Givens. Sing a Song. Supermodel by SZA. Hiccups.
Church prayer.
Yeah. I don't want to. No, slut sayings are embarrassing. SZA. The Lion King.
Welcome back to Duncan Demon Basketball. We have the boys getting started here just in a few minutes. Coach Knox there on camera, brought to us by New Hope Baptist. This team coming in looking for their first win, also the first game of their version of the Southern Oklahoma Invitational. We'll see if they can pull it off. We caught up with a couple of players. We'll hear what they have to say here heading into this fun one against Ada.
It was like playing your first home game this year, especially as a senior.
It was great. It was a great atmosphere. We had a lot of students, section vibes and everything. It was great. A lot of support. Didn't turn out the way we wanted to, but it's a good start.
Yeah, for sure. Me and Davion talked about this as well. The first half, it was tied 16-16.
Yeah.
The defense obviously was really working. You forced a lot of misses. Why do you think you guys are so successful and kind of the change from last year to this year on that end?
I think just the culture that Coach Knox has brought in. It's more of a lot of off-the-court stuff as well as on-the-court stuff. Like, talking is a big part of it, and letting us lead on the court as well as on the bench. So,
sure. Second half, obviously you guys only scored 16 points as well in the first half. Second half, both teams kind of got going offensively. What changed where you guys suddenly found a little bit more of an offensive flow?
I think it was just more fast-paced and a lot more like fast breaks and everything, not a lot of just setting up the plays and everything. It's kind of for both ways. We both run our zone pretty well. So I think it's just getting through and like trying to break off and trying to go get those layups and backside seals and stuff like that.
Sure. So you guys played on Friday night. You're going to play again on Thursday in the Southern Oklahoma Invitational. What's kind of the thing that Coach Knox has been talking about leading into that you want to change from Friday to Thursday?
Well, obviously we need to up our offensive game. Like we need to score more points. So we're focusing a lot on that this week, trying to work the ball all the way around, trying to get a lot of passes into the paint, and so we can work inside out, so we can get some open shots on the threes if that's what we want.
Sure. You talked in the preseason that you think you have the ability to pass a little bit more than maybe somebody normally of your position.
Yeah.
Is that something you're kind of looking forward to, maybe trying to have a little bit more of a shot at this one?
Yes, sir. We're trying to work the ball like to where I have the opportunity to go score, or just like try to find someone that's open. So we're trying to use that to our advantage a little bit this week.
Sure. Last one, obviously the turnovers felt like a little bit of a problem in the first half. Unfortunately, in the second half, it felt like it got a lot better. What's something that you guys can kind of take into going into this next game as far as trying to make sure you handle that a little bit better?
Well, like trying to pick up the pace, yes, but also being sure we're under control when we're doing that. So like passing, not always trying to dribble through everything, just trying to pass it up the floor and get it across that court is our first accomplishment during a play.
It was like playing your first home game this year.
It was kind of intense.
Yeah?
Yeah. Hype.
For sure. What's kind of going through your head there at the end of the ball game? Obviously, got close there at the end. You guys are trying to not only play great defense, but also get some buckets there in the final couple of minutes. That was a pretty tight ball.
What's going through my head was to win and just for us to go kill, because like a lot of people, you know how we had a bad record for the last 2 years. So I was most likely trying to prove something, but I was in foul trouble first quarter. So like I was also in my head that game too. So
limited minutes for you because of the foul trouble, obviously. I don't know if you know this or not, but you're leading the team in rebounds per game. Obviously, you're doing a good job, especially in the offensive end, of getting kind of extra possessions and extra shots at the rim. What do you think is leading to that? Why do you think you're so successful at that, despite not being a center?
because I like to hustle, and like my defense is like my defense up there. And like a lot of people to their game, they like to do offense. They don't want to play defense. So if I'm getting the most rebounds, a lot of folks gonna look at that. They see I'm rebound chasing.
Sure. So after Friday, now you had a day of practice yesterday, and you'll have a couple before the game on Thursday. what's something that Coach Knox has kind of talked a little bit about between Friday to this upcoming week in the Southern Invitational?
That we be really talking too much in practice and playing around, and that's what our games to lead up to. So he's really trying to keep us from like doing all that talking, like cut that out right now, and trying to handle that.
Yeah. Turnovers are a problem early. I think you guys did a lot better at the end of the game with the turnovers, but how's that something that you guys can kind of work on going into this one?
Ball handling drills and passing drills, that's what we got. We don't know how to pass.
Sure.
We dribble bad, too.
Yeah. You mentioned your defense. Obviously, you only gave up 16 points in the first half. That's pretty wild. That's not a lot of points. What do you think, what has changed for you guys on the defensive end? Because you've been pretty good this season as a whole.
Having our hands up. We didn't have our hands up last year at all. So having our hands up most definitely changed for us.
Sure. All right, you're going to have 30 seconds to draw a Christmas tree. And I'm going to have the girls' team decide which one's better.
Okay.
Go.
Oh, shoot. I just...
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's not that bad.
I'm Jackson Kahn, and this is Duncan Demon Basketball. I'm Jackson Kahn, and this is Duncan Demon Basketball.
I'm Zane Petty, and this is Duncan Demon Basketball.
I'm Davion Carr, and this is Duncan Demon Basketball. I'm Davion Carr, and this is Duncan Demon Basketball.
I'm Mason Emmel, and this is Duncan Demon Basketball.
We appreciate the great Jackson Kahn and Davion Carr hanging out with us. It's always interesting to hear Davion talk because obviously he's a guy who people talk about his like leaping ability and the athleticism he brings, but he kind of prides himself on rebounding, and this team needs a lot of it. Right now, he's the leading rebounder on the team, 8 rebounds per game. Not exactly who you'd assume is the leading rebounder based on the fact that he plays on the outside, but gets in there.
Got to have him, and very athletic kid. We've seen him play last year. He got into football this year, and just an athlete. And he was. You're going to have that. We need some. We're full of 6-footers. Look at this team right now, and you're like, wow, we got 6-footers everywhere.
Yeah.
So you got to win. Anybody that knows the game of basketball, you got to win in the rebound area.
Absolutely, Davion Carr, a big part of that. All right, we caught up with Coach Knox. Talked about Friday's game, which was a nail biter, and about his first experience as a head coach, coaching against in a nail biting effort, as well as getting ready for a tournament of hopefully 3 consecutive days of basketball. So here's what Coach Knox had to say earlier this week. Obviously, you guys had a close game on Friday night. Kind of came down to the wire. It's first experience with these guys playing in a tight ball game. What was that like?
We really learned a lot. I really feel like we battled back. We're down to at the free throw line with about 20 seconds to go. We had a chance. Hopefully, we learn from it, and next time we're in a close game, we can come out on top.
Yeah, a lot of guys obviously contributed, but Zane Petty had a couple of threes kind of late in that fourth quarter to pull you back into it. What'd you kind of see from him?
His experience helps a lot. He's been through it. He's a 3-year varsity player, sometimes in that situation that does help. He's pretty steady on the court. When you get him out there, you kind of know what you're going to expect. I believe he even had a double-double, had 13 points, 10 rebounds, and he's pretty consistent to be around there about every night.
Sure. Kind of tail of 2 halves almost, 16-16 at halftime, like a defensive, fist fight. And then in the second half, both offenses kind of got going, especially you guys late. What would you think was so successful early for you guys on the defensive end?
I think our length helped a little bit. It helped that they didn't know exactly. I think not knowing each other, if some familiarity, definitely, or unfamiliarity helps on the defensive side. But each team kind of got used to each other, and then it was just who could make the most plays at the end.
Sure. A couple interesting games from Carson Carrio, 20 points in the first game, and then obviously a little bit more of a facilitator in the second game, just bring the ball up. against Blanchard. What are your kind of thoughts going into this tournament Thursday, Friday, Saturday with Carson, your lead guard?
We're still trying to find our roles. I think that's a big thing, especially with Carson. He's new. He's new with these guys. Moved in here from Empire. Trying to find the role that we have for each player. I think there's going to be nights he's going to be able to score 20, but it just depends on what they do. You could tell from the very get-go, Blanchard was keyed on him. They were double teaming on the ball. We couldn't even get it in bounds to start the game. So they were very, very focused on him.
Sure. So you guys are going into your first tournament on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. This is going to be your first tournament as a head coach. What's that like, getting ready for hopefully 3 consecutive days of basketball? You'll have a lot of prep in between.
It's a grind. It's a grind for everybody in a tournament, especially when you're hosting the tournament. When you're hosting the tournament, you're here from early in the morning to late at night. But getting prepared. I've been trying to get film on any possible opponent we'd have for the last week or two, and just have it ready so that whenever we know exactly who we're playing, we can start preparing. So preparation is important, but you gotta go one game at a time.
Yeah. How do you think you guys are going to handle that? Playing 3 games, hopefully in 3 consecutive days.
We'll see. It's going to be good. A lot of them have been through it. A lot of seniors, they've been through at least the 3 games. But you never know how they respond, especially day 3. Day 3 is always about who wants it more, if you're playing an afternoon or early game, who's awake, stuff like that. So the details and the intangibles will really play a factor.
For sure. So I guess finally, heading into this game on Thursday, you played a game on Friday, now you have 6 days in between. What are kind of a couple of things that you're looking at to improve upon between Friday and Thursday?
We're really trying to stay true to us. Offensively, we got away from what we are the other night because they were in a zone. We tried to dribble basically too much. Getting the ball moving more and more ball movement and body movement to really put the defense in tougher situations. And then on the defensive end, we've really been working on trying to match up and being a little more versatile. In the scrimmages, we had a lot of success again, running zones and stuff, but we're going to be able to do both. So we've really been focusing on those 2 things.
Sure. Perfect. Appreciate it, Coach.
All right. Thank you.
And welcome back. We're going to get the starting lineups in just a few minutes. It was great. Appreciate Coach Knox making not only his players available, but also himself available earlier this week as we get ready to take on Ada. Now, truth be told, I don't know if you and I are exactly grinding the tape here of what Ada basketball is going to be like.
I haven't covered them much this year.
Yeah, but they look similar to Duncan, where they have good size, but they don't have any huge size, right?
Yeah.
It looks like a lot of guys who traditionally would play forward, maybe a little bit of guard, but outside shooting seemed to be apparent in the warm-ups, and so we'll see how Duncan attacks that. Now, on Friday, the defensive side of the ball was great for Duncan to start. Held them only to 16 points at the beginning, really made kind of a defensive slugfest until Duncan got their offense going in the 4th quarter, so I think that might be a big part of this one as well.
Tuttle looks to me, we were watching them in warm-ups, we were watching them shoot their 3-pointers. They look like they're going to be a very good physical team.
I think this is Ada.
Ada, I'm sorry, excuse me. They have the same color.
They do have the same color.
Yeah, they look like a very athletic team.
They do. They definitely do. As we mentioned, they have some shooting as well. All right, the team's breaking down the huddle. As we get this thing getting started, we'll have some starting lineups coming for you in just a moment. But again, we want to thank some of our great sponsors here who have been with us at Hope Builds and New Hope Baptist. They are the ones who make this possible when it comes to our cameras as well as our all of our great streaming quality products. All right, let's get to some of the things that are going on here in Duncan Public Schools very quickly before we get to our starting lineups. We got a lot happening. Wrestling has a duel actually tonight. It started at 6 o'clock against Blanchard, so make sure you check for those updates. And girls wrestling, Rob went out to UConn for a duel.
Yes.
Yeah, they had a duel at the Hoover this afternoon that I'm sure wrapped up, if I had to guess, probably right about now. So we'll see if we can check and get those results. On Saturday, we're going out to Mitch Park as we have a home swim meet. So go see Coach Price and crew as they try to mount another great outing. They have been awesome this year. And then we have a band recital on Monday night on the 11th. So make sure you come out and support those guys as well. All right, Rob, let's go ahead and hit our starting lineups for this men's basketball.
My name is Christopher Couts. I'm a senior. I'm number 32.
My name is Carson Cario. I'm a sophomore, number 23.
My name is Davion Carr. I'm a junior, and I play shooting guard, power forward. Just either one I'm really cool with.
My name's Jackson. I'm a senior. I'm number 55, and I play center.
My name is Mason Emerald. I'm a senior, number 15, and I kind of play everywhere.
All right, already a change in the starting lineup for the Demons. No Zane Petty tonight. He won't be in the game at all. We have Chris Couts starting in his place, so that will be a fun one for sure as we get this thing rolling.
Cool intro, Duncan. And
absolutely.
It started a few years ago. It's really neat the way they did turn the lights down. Kind of the old Chicago Bulls style. You remember the Bulls back in the 90s?
I did. Did Cody bail on us?
Oh, he's up there. I don't think he realized.
Oh, is he sitting on the stool?
I don't think he was up here talking.
Oh, I see.
I don't think he realized we were going yet.
He's hooing. There you go. Fair enough. Fair enough.
He's up here. He's shaking hands and kissing babies.
Well, he is the face of the broadcast. There's no doubt about that.
Gotta have him.
Rob, let's be honest. There's a beauty contest between you, me, and Cody.
Yeah, we got him smoked. I know what you're saying. I got you.
All right, Coach Knox going for his third game. Carson Cario, the sophomore guard, is going to be a big part of this one, I think, for Duncan. It's going to be important to make sure those guys get going. And we're away. Ball in the air. Davion Carr goes up for it, but Ada controls. Crossing half court, guarded by Chris. Carson Cario now. Ball loose, but Ada recovers. Swung back that direction out of the corner. Jackson Kahn contests the three-point attempt. No good. Ball up in the air. Offensive rebound. Kahn with a little bit of a block, but an offensive rebound again, and Ada scores.
Yeah, great job by number 11 coming over, getting that rebound. Just stayed in the air long enough to put it back in.
Columbi from Ada with the first points on the board.
I like that name. That's a cool name to say.
Jackson Kahn now at the high post, swings over the corner. Now Chris Couts is going to attack, swings it out to Davion. Davion dribbles to the middle of defense, goes up with the right hand, off the front iron, rolls around and falls in.
Just about the same exact play that Ada just ran on us. Davion hit him with the other side, on the other side of it.
Good job by Davion on the drive attempt. Now Ada behind the back. Swinging over to the far side. This team looked like they had the ability to shoot as Duncan sits in a little bit of a box and one.
They are, yeah.
Jackson Kahn contests out to the corner. Offensive rebound again, but he stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, he was out of bounds. And we watched them in the warm-up shooting three-pointers. We watched one guy down here nail about 5 of them in a row, so we know they're going to take chances.
Yeah, and that's the guy they're boxing wanting right now from Ada. As someone who has a little bit of experience of running a similar defense, the big problem with running a box and one is rebounding. Yep. So it's going to be very key for Duncan to get butts on bodies.
Yep, that's right. And
Jackson Kahn dribbles in with a right-handed layup. Big finish.
Nice job by the big man.
A lot more of that.
Talking about rebounds, we're going to have Jackson Kahn be tough underneath and pull those rebounds.
And he's got a big size advantage in the middle, so we're going to need that on the offensive end too. Double team here from Carson Cario and Chris Couts. Swung to the other side. Ada dribbles in, loses it for a moment. Left-handed layup goes up. He's fouled. I think it's going to be on Jackson Kahn. That's going to be his first. 4-2, Duncan leads.
They're going to call that on Jackson. It was good defense. I felt like he got into the back of him just a little bit, but that's how Jackson's going to have to play this game underneath.
He's going to be important. Him and Armstrong both are going to be important in the back end of this defense, especially if Chris Couts is going to be chasing around the entire game.
Yep.
Let me tell you, as the guy who had to chase on the box and one a lot, that is about the least fun job. I mean, as an adult, all of my jobs I've had, I would rather do any of them than be the guy who has to chase on a box and one. Ball goes out of bounds. Davion Carr, the closest demon to it. It's going to be Duncan's ball. Turnover, Ada. 6:16 left. Good start here from Duncan on the defensive end. Ada struggling early with this untraditional approach from Coach Knox. Chris Couts bringing it up against pressure. Carson Cario has it. Carson, interesting start to his season. Transfer from Empire, young sophomore. had 20 points and led the Demons in scoring last Tuesday, and then was double-teamed the majority of the game against Blanchard and didn't have any on Friday night. So we'll see if we can get him going. Mason Immel drives, right-handed floater, back iron, no good. Ada coming back the other direction. They have a man by himself. Jackson Kahn, the closest one to him. Not there, though. Right-handed layup up and in. Tie ball game, 5:45 left.
Ada hitting him with the fast break. Just got behind the defense. You're going to have to watch that.
Davion Carr now dribbles out to the left wing. Crosses back over, throws it to Cario at the top. Kahn asking for it. He spins back, tries to steal on the other side. Carson now with the handoff to Davion. Tipped away by Ada. Davion controls. Dribbles left, goes up with the right hand. No good. Good drive. Tip ball. Now Ada coming back this direction. They throw ahead. Mason Immel going to have to try to contest. Can't. Long three in for Ada. From the Duncan Demon logo there on that left wing, that's Lindsay. 7-4, Ada on top.
Well, he shot that with confidence. You could tell the way he released that ball. It was a good ball, good spin on it, and it was nothing but net.
Jackson Kahn with the long two-pointer,
hey,
up and
there we
in.
Go.
This is the most aggressive Jackson's been all year.
Yeah.
Good shot there from Jackson Kahn. About 13 feet, just inside the three-point line. Buried it. 6-7 Demons. Long three again from Ada. That one in. No one near him, though.
Yeah, wide open, and that's two in a row, 2 3-pointers in a row for the Cougars.
10-6. Carson Cario bringing it up against full court pressure. Got in his left hand. Step back. Pump fakes. Throws it to Immel for the little 15-footer, and that's up and in.
Hey,
Mason Immel.
Mason done a good job of just going in there, setting at that free throw line. He was wide open, popped the shot.
Good find by Carson, too. Chris Couts on the defense here. Double attempt there from Davion. Look on the backside. Ada throws it. Too hard, too fast. Good turnover there. Forced by the Demons. That's not going to be a steal. But it should count as one. The pressure matters.
Yep.
Chris Couts throwing it into Carson Cario. Full court pressure. Looks like just a man-to-man full court press here. They're not even really reaching for steals. They're trying to make them uncomfortable.
That's right.
Carson handles it.
Pressure on them.
Good ball screen there from Jackson. Now over to Davion. Davion on the outside. Throws it into Jackson Kahn at the nail. One dribble. Spins back. Tries to fling it to Chris Couts on the wrong side. Chris is going to get a foul.
I'd like to see Jackson finish that off, Chisholm. He had a good, he dribbled inside, put a body on a body. He's got the power.
I don't think he was expecting a double team, yeah.
Yeah, but, you know, with his size, a lot of times he can get through that double team. And when he goes up, most of the time they're going to foul him.
Yeah, he's at 3-4 inches
for sure
on these Ada defenders in the inside. Like I said, just everybody from Ada is about the same height.
They are. Everybody looks the same.
Up. No good there. Forced shot from Ada. Chris Couts now with the defensive rebound. Dribbles it out to his left and right hand. He's going to go to the right wing. Throws it over to Davion. Davion spins the other way. Up and under. Poked away by Ada. It's going to be a kick. It's going to stay here.
That's a good pass. Found Davion underneath. He looked like he was going to go up for the layup. Pulled back down. They knocked the ball out of his hands, but it does stay Duncan ball.
Again, I'm not going to pretend like I have a huge scouting report on Ada. I don't, but it's pretty clear Coach Knox thinks number 2 is their best player.
Definitely.
And whenever you run a box and one and you're a guy who's used to taking, 20 shots a game and you don't shoot for the first 5 minutes, now you're forcing, and that's what we saw there.
That's right. Well, I think he's right, too. He's finding it looks like they're trying to get the ball to number 2. He's the one. He's probably the shooter.
For sure. Carson Cario now with the ball top of the key. 10-2. Cougars on top of the Demons. Been the mid-range that Duncan's been good at so far. Chris Couts dribbles baseline, throws it over to Kahn. Kahn, a little flip shot, no good, too hard. Deep pass, Immel in defense. He throws up a prayer, not there. Offensive rebound stolen by Carson Cario. We're going the other direction.
Good hustle by Carson getting down court and getting that rebound.
Chris Couts in the corner, nothing there. Davion Carr on the left wing. Little fadeaway turnaround. Off glass, no good. It's short.
That'd have been pretty.
With Zane Petty out, other guys are going to be more aggressive. I think Davion and Jackson have done a great job of trying to help out on the offensive end tonight.
Absolutely, yes.
Swung out to the corner, Jackson contesting. Chris still chasing. Carson Cario pressures the ball. Little skip pass touch by Immel. It's going to remain here.
Well, Chris has got his work cut out for him tonight. We know Chris is up to the task, but he's got to keep up with number 2, and number 2 is he's moving constantly. He's smaller than Chris, and Chris is doing a pretty good job on him. He's going to get a break now.
We're getting 3 subs coming in for Duncan, and Jason Korkmeyer, who played the offense-defensive role on the defensive half of that at the end of Friday night's game. So obviously Coach Knox trusts him on the defensive end, and now he's going to be the one in the boxing one, doing a great job.
Yes.
Great job there by Jason. Jeffrey Cross has checked into the ball game, as well as Armstrong. Caden Armstrong. I almost said Brennan Armstrong, who's one of my friends from high school, and that would have been a mistake. Jeffrey Cross now.
Well, Caden brings some good size in the middle there. He's a good tall kid.
I thought he played great on Friday.
Yeah.
Ball on the outside.
Oh, there we go.
Timeout from Ada. This boxing one is frustrating the Ada Cougars. All right. Good gameplay from Coach Knox. We'll see how it works from here. We're going to take a quick timeout. This is Duncan Demon Basketball, brought to you by Hope Builds and New Hope Baptist. Welcome back, Duncan Demon Basketball. You hear Coach Knox in the huddle of that timeout saying, guys, look, they're frustrated. And he's right. Ada, I'm not saying it's going to remain this way, but definitely a little frazzled from this defense from Duncan early. 1:41 left, 10-8, Duncan on top. Jason Kortmeyer again playing the one. Mason Immel now contesting a long fadeaway two. Offensive rebound, no good. Jeffrey Cross going to have to go for it. Armstrong's got it. Caden Armstrong comes out of nowhere, throws ahead to Kortmeyer, throws up a floater from the baseline, no good. Armstrong tries to get the offensive rebound, but he can't. We got to retreat the other way. Boxing one not set up yet. Deep three-point attempt from the logo, no good. Side iron. Mason Immel with the defensive rebound, stepped out of bounds. That was a great defensive possession.
It was.
Again, I mean, I wish I knew his name. Number 2 from Ada is so desperate. I mean, he's just, as soon as he catches it with any space, he's letting it rip. You know, just desperate to get his offense going. So Ada a little out of sync. Jason Kortmeyer pressuring. Good job by Carson Carey and Jeffrey Cross. Duncan playing very small right now with Immel and Armstrong, really the only two traditional bigs.
Right, yeah, they are. They've went small a little bit. But, you know, it's frustrating Ada. They have no answer for it over here on this end of the court.
They do not. 8-10. I mean, 2 3-pointers that were both deep threes from Ada has really kept them afloat. Throw a lob to Armstrong, can't get it. Tipped off of Armstrong on the save. Ada sets up. Ada goes up floater, air ball, offensive rebound, tries to slip it underneath. Stolen by Carson Carrier. We're going the other direction. Carson now at the right sideline. Dribble with his left hand in the middle of the floor, looking for Mason Immel, who's all by himself. That pass is stolen. Too late. 26 seconds left. Oh, all by himself on the other end. Ada scores. 12-8, lead extended to 4 with 20 seconds.
Yeah, number 24 did a good job of separating. As soon as that steal came, he knew he was gone. Yeah.
Gone, yeah. 12 seconds left. Carson Carrier with the ball. They're gonna play for one. Fakes right, dribbles left, looking for it. Bounce pass to Armstrong. Mason Immel on the turnaround.
Get the
throws
last
out
shot.
to Carson. Carson fakes right. Now not gonna get a shot off. That's gonna do it for the first quarter. A competitive one. 12-8. The Demons trailing by 4 to the Ada Cougars. We'll be back on the other side for quarter number 2 next.
My name is Nolan Coskery. I'm a junior, and I'm number 12. Russell Westbrook. Jeffrey Cross. Carson Carrier. I'm with Zane Petty. Yeah. Mason, he's big. Oh, worst music? Probably Zane Petty. Yeah. Yeah, because I listen to some Heat, so I don't really know what they're talking about, but sing a song.
What song you sing?
Some George Strait song, or Yeah, something like that.
Welcome back to Duncan Demon basketball. 12-8. Deficit of 4 right now for the Demons as they try to get their first win of the season. Heading into quarter number 2. Defense, the name of the game here early for the Demons. Also, something that we talked about before this game got started, rebounding not been a huge issue for Duncan so far. They've given up a few offensive rebounds, but not near as many as they did on Friday night.
Well, they've done a good job defensively for sure. It's a tight ball game.
Carson Carroll throws it out to Chris Couts. Couts now looking at Armstrong, asking for the backdoor cut. Nothing there. Chris searching. Trying to get a 5-second call. Good job getting out of
close.
it. Carson Carrió has it in the corner. Pump fakes on a 3. Throws a backdoor pass to Armstrong, who's fouled. What a great pass.
I'm telling you, it was. And you know, he threw that into traffic. And Armstrong did a good job of catching it. And he didn't take his dribble, went up to the hole, drove the foul.
Carson Carrió averaging 10 points on the year, but also averaging 3.5 assists per game. And that was almost one. Armstrong at the line. First one is good. That's Armstrong's first free throw of the season. So the season ended today. He was 100%.
There you go. That's a good way to look at it.
Davion Carr checks into the ball game for Jeffrey Cross. Good few minutes there from Cross. Came up with a steal on the defensive possession. Armstrong shooting his second. Oh, man, beautiful shot. 10-12. Yes. Talked to Armstrong before the season got started. He said he comes from a family of basketball players. His mom was really good, and his dad played as well.
Yeah, I remember Bobby playing.
Yeah.
I went to school with Bobby. He was a good basketball player, and they're a basketball family.
3-point attempt, back iron, no good. Mason Emmel with a great defensive rebound. Big contest there from Ada, and he's going to get a foul call. That's going to be Ada's second foul already of the quarter. We're just 42 seconds in.
Mason's a big, strong kid. He's got some size on him, and you can tell he's put on some muscle mass since last year. So he did a good job there.
Zach Knox bragged about him a lot as being one of the most flexible members of the team as far as playing guard or playing inside. Just really whatever they need him to do on a possession-to-possession basis. Armstrong over to Couts in the corner. Couts out to Carrió. Carrió sizing up the defense, crosses back over to the middle. Ball fakes out to Davion Carr, who's now going to attack with his left hand. Right to the middle of the defense. Left-handed layup up. Oh! Feels like that one should have fell. No good.
It should have. I tell you what, he
great
made
attack by Davion.
Yes, nice move inside. He's so smooth when he goes in, too.
Especially with that left hand.
Yeah.
6:50 left in the second. 12-10. Demons trailing by just 2. Boxing 1 continues for Duncan. Chris Couts the man. I think this kid's giving up on trying to get away from Chris Couts.
I think so, too. Chris has done
a good
job.
Right to Mason Emmel with the steal. Carson Carrió throws it over to Davion. Davion way on the right wing. Dribbles to the center of the floor. Passes out to Carson. Carson pulls up for 3. No good. Carson hit 3 of those in the first ball game of the year. Carson Carrió now playing defense in the wrong spot. Carson got lost for a second there. It led to an easy layup for Gray. That's his first points of the ball game for Ada. 14-10. Davion with the top of the key. Carson looks at Chris Couts and said, yeah, that's my fault. Chris Couts has the ball. Carson Carrió, young sophomore guard, throws it over to Davion on the left side. Attacks the middle of the defense, puts that shoulder down, up off the glass, and it's in.
Nice job by Davion Carr to attack the rim, go inside, not be afraid of contact, put that one in.
I mean, he needs to attack like that all night. He's doing a great job putting pressure at the rim. 12-14, double team coming. He splits it, pass off to the left side, easy layup. 12-16.
Nice play. Number 25 got in there underneath. Nobody accounted for him, and it was an easy basket.
Yeah, if you split a double team like that, you put a lot of pressure on that last guy, Mason Emmel, to make a play. Armstrong has it. He dribbles to the free throw line, throws it to Chris Couts. Armstrong cuts, nothing there. Carson Carrió. Right to left, little mid-range jumper, up and in. There you go, Carson's first shot of the game. Sorry, first make of the game, I should say.
That'll get him going. Like you said, he was deadly last week from the three-point line. He just needed a basket to get everything going.
14-16. Double team here from Duncan, Davion Carr and Chris Couts. They throw it away, now to the corner, wide open. Armstrong on the attempt to block, no. Offensive rebound, tip in, up and good.
Yeah, they've got to box him out. Number 25, it was 2-on-1 there. They have to do a better job of boxing him out of there.
Maddox with the points there. He's got 4 now for Ada. Mason Emmel looking. Crosses between his legs. Throws it to Armstrong's tipped and stolen away. Did he step out of bounds? No, he did not. Armstrong going to contest. Nothing there. Ooh, hey. Nothing there. I think the officials are on the wrong side. Well, actually, I take that back. This guy with the scores table probably should have saw that.
Yeah. I thought he stepped out of bounds over there whenever he came in, but they were in position to call it.
Yeah, a long ways away for us.
Yeah, too hard for us to see it.
Gage Ingram is checking in for the very first time this year. First minutes he's seen all season. Coming in for Mason Immel. And in comes back Jackson Kahn in place of Caden Armstrong. The and one leads to a 6-point lead and one free throw. Let's see if they've got it. They don't. Short iron. Offensive rebound from Ada. Ugh.
Off the hands of the Demons, too. Had a chance at it.
Long three-point attempt. Goofy looking release.
Yeah,
no good. Back iron. Davion Carr has it. Trying to poke it away, but they don't. He's going to go between his legs and throw it to Carson. 6-point lead now for the Cougars. Carson now dribbling with his right hand into the corner. Throws it to Jackson Kahn. 2 dribbles to the block. Spin. Up. Under. Oh, it got too far underneath the basket.
Yeah, he did.
Bad shot attempt there from Jackson. Long pass ahead. Davion Carr tries to take a charge. That's not going to get called. Block.
Ada's picking it up on offense now. They're starting to look at those quick transitions down court. Duncan's going to have to get their head up and look down court because they're starting to run on them.
22-14. Lead the largest of the day. 8 points. Now, this team was down 16 on Friday night and brought it all the way back with the 2-point game with 40 seconds left. So deficits aren't something that Duncan is unfamiliar with early this year. 3:53 left as we see Coach Knox talking to the official, trying to see if he can get a foul call on Jackson Kahn on the other end.
Yeah.
3 points now for Richardson from Ada. Carson Cairo bringing the ball up. Crosses back over to the middle of the floor. 14-23. Bad pass from Carson, a little too far in front of Davion, leads to a steal. Now the Cougars are setting up their offense with a 9-point advantage. 2-3 zone now from Duncan. Steal by Chris. Nobody in front of him. Left-handed layup attempt, no good, but he's fouled. This is going to be Chris Kautz's first free throws of the season.
Well, Chris did a good job getting his hands in there.
Yeah.
Got the steal. He had an opportunity, but now he goes to the line. This is his first time, you said, this season shooting free throws?
Yeah. This is going to be it. We'll see what he's got. 3:25 left, 9-point deficit. First one. Back iron, no good. Jeffrey Cross checking in for Carson Carey. It'll be the first time he sat down tonight. 2 seniors in the backcourt, Jackson Kahn and Jeffrey Cross talk. Chris Kautz at the free throw line, another senior. Up, in. 15-23, 8-point deficit. Ada coming back the other direction. It's Chris Kautz's first point of the season. Davion Carr, Jeffrey Cross, top of this 2-3 zone. Jeffrey pressuring the ball handler. Swing it all the way to the other side. Gage Ingram now. Chris Kautz tries to get in front of him, another block. Chris thinks it was a charge. I think got there a little late.
He was, and it was a good idea, but his feet was still moving. And 24 as kind of, he's kind of been the guy for Ada these last couple of drives.
Yeah. 15-23, 2 free throws. Bad pass from the official. Kind of rolled it to him.
Come on, man. We expect more out of you.
Come on, Henry. He's really thinking. He's blaming the floor.
Oh, yeah.
The slip spot. I slipped on something.
He slipped.
I can't tell you how many times in basketball I threw a bad pass. I was like, oh, there's water on it. I mean, all the time.
Sweat.
All the time. Can we get a towel?
Yeah. We need to dry the court off.
It's really the best excuse in basketball. You know, football, it's wind, right? Baseball, softball, it's wind. Sun is a bit. Basketball, you don't have any of those things. You have to go with something external. So sweat on the floor.
Got to find something indoors.
Yep. Jason Courtmeyer's going to check in for Chris Kautz, who gave him good defensive minutes for sure. A good play in transition. 15-24, 9-point deficit now for the Demons. Second free throw from the lefty. Right-handed shooter. Up and good, 10 points. Richardson now with 4 for Ada. Jeffrey Cross bringing the ball up, now playing point guard. Got it in his left hand, gets a screen from Jackson Kahn. Looks for Kahn on the steal to Davion playing defense. Davion goes up, big block!
Yeah, big time.
Offensive rebound from Richardson, no good. Ingram now trying to get the ball. It's going to be a jump. Big block from Davion Carr.
Yeah, looked like it was going to be an easy basket, and Gage Ingram comes in. He done a good job of getting in there and getting that rebound. But I tell you what, Davion hustled to get back down court to get that block.
Davion in the pregame interview said, a lot of guys like scoring points. Not a lot of guys love playing defense, but I do. See it there. Ingram with the offensive for the defensive rebound. It's going to be a jump ball. Getting a little physical underneath there.
Yeah, it is.
That block's great. Now we need momentum from it. 2:30 left, 25-15, Demons trailing. Jeffrey Cross looking. Bounce pass down to Ingram, goes behind him. Good pass from Jeffrey, just not caught by Ingram. Now Ingram playing defense, he's going to get a cheap foul call. 2:18. Coming back the other direction. Ada will have possession. I think Mason Immel's going to be coming back in from Ingram. Gage Ingram checking out of the ball game. Tough couple of minutes.
It has been, and Duncan, they haven't gotten a basket since Chris's last free throw.
Yep.
They're kind of in a drought right now. They've got to take maybe go down there and take some time, set up their play. Seems like they're just going a little too fast right now, making some kind of sloppy passes.
Jackson Kahn posts up, Davion Carr drives. That's what's been working tonight. Pull up three there from Ada, front iron, no good. Offensive rebound, also not going to happen. Jeffrey Cross has it. Crossover from right to left. He has to pick up his dribble, throw it to Kahn. Back over to Carr, which is way too far out in front of him. Slow down, Duncan. Slow down. Speed limit says 45. Don't go 60.
They got their foot on the gas right now, and it's because of this 10-point lead. They know they got to get back in this thing. They don't want to get it away from them. And you said this is a team that can come back.
Yeah, they did on Friday. 1:52 left, second quarter. Back to the box and one. Kortmeyer now playing the guy. Jeffrey Cross with an easy steal. Throws it ahead to Davion Carr off the bounce pass. Poked away by Ada. It's going to remain here. Good pressure defense there from Davion Carr. Led to an easy steal for Cross. 1:35 left. Coach Knox calls out the plays. Out to Jackson Kahn, over to Immel. Immel looking. Jackson Kahn is, 6 inches below him.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Cross with a skip past the other side. Jason Kortmeyer with a little 8-footer, no good, front iron. I think with this lineup for Ada, we got to look at Jackson Kahn on the inside.
Yeah, I agree.
David Carr swipes at it. Box and one returns. Jeffrey Cross now off the knee of Ada, but it's saved. Jackson Kahn steps up. 1:04 left. Skip past the other side. Easy layup from Richardson.
That's 24 again. Richardson, he just finds his way underneath. The Demons just seem to lose him down there on defense, and he's hurt them so far.
27-15, 12 points. Biggest lead so far for Ada. Mason Immel now driving to the middle. Throws it out to Kortmeyer. Too hard. Too hard of a pass. 43 seconds left. Carson Cario checking in.
Past few trips down there for
Jackson
the Demons.
Kahn coming out.
Little sloppy down there.
Duncan going very small for these last 40 seconds.
They
Jeffrey
are.
Cross, Kortmeyer, Mason Immel, and Davion Carr. Davion's going to be on the backside now, this defense. Carson Cario, Jeffrey Cross up at the top. Zoning around. Good pressure there from Carson Cario. Davion comes to the outside. Mason Immel has it now. The rotations start. Carson almost had a steal. Good drop-off pass there from Ada. 29-15. Carson Cario, 20 seconds left. Going up the right sideline. Kortmeyer in the corner. Gets to the center. Hesitates. Picks it up from about 6. No shot. Going to be throwing it in from the baseline after the foul. 14 seconds. It's a good pass from Ada on the other end.
It was. 14 seconds left. Duncan needs to take the last shot here and go in halftime with the last bucket.
Kortmeyer dribbles into the middle of the defense, goes up with his right hand off the glass. Front iron, back iron, no good. Mason
Good
Immel,
rebound.
offensive rebound, nothing there. Davion Carr with another. Mason Immel with another.
There we go.
And he's fouled.
Yes.
17-29, 2.3 seconds left. That's Mason Immel's second.
He's just fighting underneath that goal, too. Mason Immel is strong, and he didn't give up on that play.
He had a big offensive rebound in the game on Friday night as well. See if he can close this lead down to 11. No good, back iron. Ada coming the other way. Half-court shot, flipped up. Back iron. Whew, that was
Looked
close.
good. It was close.
12-point deficit for Duncan. 17-29, trailing the Ada Cougars here at the Southern Oklahoma Invitational. It's halftime. We'll talk about this game on the other side. This is Duncan Demon Basketball, brought to you by Hope Bills.
My name is Mason Emmel. I'm a senior, number 15, and I kind of play everywhere. Well, I've been playing basketball, I don't know how long time. Started off just playing at the Simmons Center Little League. My dad was a coach for a little bit, and I probably started 3rd grade. My dad just got me into it. My aunt is a coach at Fort Cobb, girls coach. My mom played at Walters. My dad played in high school too. He was raised in Kansas. And then I have a cousin that plays in Fort Cobb too. They won a state championship last year.
What's that like having a cousin who won a state championship?
It's cool, but it kind of got pressure on you because you want to be, competitive. My name is Mason Emmel. I'm a senior, number 15, and I kind of play everywhere. Just kind of means you got to be cautious. You got to be cautious of what you do. You got to know everybody's watching you, and people are looking up to you, and you want to make a good impression. Be a good role model. Well, so play a lot of just rec games, and Braden Odell played at Marlowe probably 5 years ago, 6 years ago. I liked watching him when I was a kid, and I liked to idolize him. Well, so play a lot of just rec games, and Braden Odell played at Marlowe probably 5 years ago, 6 years ago. I liked watching him when I was a kid, and I liked to idolize him. I don't know. Probably, I want to say Braden Ritchie.
I'm Landon Dean. I'm a senior and I'm number 25. I mean, I guess my stepdad, he's always liked basketball and I've always wanted to honestly don't know. Sometimes when I'm on the bus, like when we're traveling, I like to look around and just envision all the people that live in the town, like who we play for. And so I think it kind of fuels my drive a little bit.
Favorite?
Kobe Bryant.
Yeah? What about Kobe?
Just his mentality and how intense he was in the game. If I could lock in how he does in every game, it'd be amazing. I'm gonna say Mason M. Jeffrey Cross. I'm gonna say Jackson Kahn because he's kind of a missed person, or Chris Couts. Jackson Kahn. He uses his body a lot, and it's I'm a skinny guy, so.
My name's Caden Armstrong. I'm a sophomore. My number is 44. Yeah, I think about it a lot and how I play on the court and how I'm setting an example for the fans and for my teammates and just for a Duncan Demon basketball player. Carson Cario, he is good mid-range. I'd say Jeffrey Cross. Ooh, St. Petty. I have to say River Tate. Pretty good. Nolan Coskery. Yeah, he's not very good. Not too much, but I do like Luka Doncic and Shea. They are all pretty good. I would sing a song.
What song?
Don't Stop Believing. Ooh, I say Jurassic Park.
Jeffrey Cross, senior, number 3. Oh, I just started playing basketball in the Simerson League, and I don't know, it just kind of grew from there. Me. Yes, me. It's Carson Cario. Yeah. Probably me. Yeah. There ain't no one I can be one-on-one, but if I had to pick, probably like Zane, because he's so big, but he can't hold me still. Mason Immel. Yep.
Would you be surprised if some people said you?
Yeah. They said that? They said me? No.
I want to highlight Tabitha Sale. She is our district nurse coordinator as well as our nurse at Duncan High School, and she just does an incredible job every single day of taking great care of our students and all of their needs day in and day out, as well as staff needs. And I think sometimes that goes unnoticed, and so I just wanted to take a minute to let her know how we value her, and we are so thankful to have her on our staff. She does an incredible job.
I would like to shout out Tony Howard. She's one of our special ed teachers at the high school. She goes above and beyond for not only her students, but all students. She's a part of anything and everything, always volunteering her time. And this Monday, she put a presentation and got in front of our Duncan community members explaining about our students and the why and how they can reach out and pull our kids into the community and show them a purpose and what they can do with life after high school. So shout out to Tony, thank you.
Jason Quartermeyer, sophomore, and I'm number 11. I started playing basketball in like 7th grade because that's when, like, I didn't play basketball in Little League. So when I got into middle school, I started trying to play basketball. And I kind of just like, it's just something I've been doing since football, because I usually play football. And then after football gets done, I have nothing else to do and I want to stay in shape and stuff. So I played basketball in 7th and 8th grade year. And then I think 9th grade year, I started liking it a whole bunch. And then that's why I want to continue playing it. My sister did play in high school, but that's about it. Everyone else played like other sports like softball and like baseball and stuff like that. But yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Now I am. I wasn't back then, but now I am.
Welcome back. No Chuck-a-Dunk tonight to watch on the halftime. So apologize for that in advance. Going into the third quarter, 29-17. The Demons trailing by 12. We'll see if they can pull off a comeback here like they did on Friday night. I mean, the bench has the rally towels out.
Yeah.
So we'll see if they can pull it off. Same starting lineup out there to start the third quarter. Ada still in the huddle. You know, a few adjustments. We can go round and round. Rob, you and I come up with 15 different things to point out.
Yeah.
Both sides. I'll just put it, they're going to score a little bit more.
Yeah, that's
I think
right.
the defense has been okay.
Yeah.
I think the offense has been a little bit of the hang-up so far in this one. So they score a few more points in the second half. They play the same defense. I think they'll be right back in this ballgame.
Well, you know, we're not trying a lot of outside shots. I've noticed a lot of stuff inside, and I know that a lot could be the defense that Ada's playing, but the passing got kind of sloppy there those last couple minutes. They were trying to force some things that just weren't there. I would like to see Duncan take a few more outside shots if they got them. We know they got the shooters. Mason Immel he's a three-point shooter. Carr can make them from outside. I think they just need to start taking a few more shots outside. But you know, for the most part, I mean, defensively, they kind of got away from them there at the end. But defensively, Duncan played pretty good that first half.
They did. They did. Duncan this season shooting 19% from the three-point line so far.
A lot different from watching the girls' game. They were firing them off from the arc.
I think the three-point shooting, I think they shot 35% in the first game and then like 9 in the second one on Friday. So I mean, really the tale of two games.
Yeah, it's true.
From their outside shooting. Chris Couch starting out, the man in the box and one. Davion Carr stops out there, double team coming. Now they swing to a skip pass, wide open three, no good. Davion goes up for the defensive rebound, can't pull it in. Offensive rebound for Ada to the corner. Back out to the wing, deep three from the righty.
Wow.
Up and in. Long hair, don't care for Ada.
Yeah.
That's Columby. He's got 12. Mason Immel bringing the ball up. See if we can get Jackson Conner. He's looking for the lob. Mason Immel doesn't see it. Over to Carson. Cario, pump fake over. Jackson Conn pump fakes at the free throw line, tries to throw it to Couch. Now tip it to him, can't get it there. Steal.
There we go.
For Mason Immel. Playing a little bit of free safety. Mason Immel running the offense, gives it to Carson Cario. Chris Couch in the corner. Davion Carr crosses over from right to left, poked away, finds it, spins, back over to his left hand, middle, offensive rebound, up and in!
Yeah, nice.
1 minute into the third quarter, and Davion Carr's got an offensive rebound and a putback. We need a t-shirt that says, and Davion Carr got an offensive rebound and a putback.
And a putback, yeah. We'll be saying that a lot this year.
That's Davion Carr's game for sure.
Yeah.
The effort, hustle, offensive rebound plays. He's averaging 5 offensive rebounds a game. 32-19, down by 13, wide right from Davion. Carr was shooting 75% from the free throw line. He's 3 of 4 in the year, but that's his first miss tonight. 19-32. Ada facing this box and one again. Chris chasing. Swinging to the other side. Skip pass, long three, pump fake, no there from Columby. Bad pass, save from Ada to Davion. Davion's all by himself. One big dribble, layup on the right hand, up and in. Welcome back to the ball game, Demons. Down 11. Davion Carr with 4 quick points. Chris Couch playing man-to-man defense now, trying to dribble into a three, can't do it. Flung over to the left wing. It's too low, to the corner. Davion tips it away, almost comes up with it. 6-19. The bench is fired up over here for the Demons.
Well, Davion's got him fired up, too. He's all over the court on both ends of the ball.
Absolutely. That's going to be a foul on Chris. I don't think Chris knew the ball was coming. Jason Korkmeyer's going to check in, take over the defensive assignment here for the Demons. Coach Knox making his first substitution of the game. Of the half, I should say. Ada setting up the offense. It's Columby. Over to the right corner, nothing there. Swing it back that direction, deep three, almost out of bounds. Front iron, rebound to Davion Carr, he's going. Transition, he's got Korkmeyer on the right wing. Pulls it out between his legs, throws it to Conn underneath. One big dribble and a spin. Right-handed layup, up and in.
Like it.
23-32, Jason Korkmeyer with the steal. Woo! He almost got it.
He sure did.
This place is rowdy.
Demons have turned it up, too, getting a lot more aggressive on both ends.
No doubt. 9-point deficit. It was 16 at the half. 5:45 left in the third quarter. It's been a great few minutes for the Demons. They've come out. Carson Cario playing man-to-man on Columby. They throw it to the right wing, over to the right corner. Deep three again, and it's in. Stops the run from the Demons. Throws it ahead to Jason Korkmeyer. It's poked away and stolen. Bad pass from Cario. Out to the corner, 3-point shot, up and in for Ada.
Well, that's what you can't do.
Yep.
When you get momentum on your side.
Lead was cut from 16. Now it's back up to 15 after 2 threes. Timeout, Duncan.
Ada's getting more aggressive on their side now, starting to play a little full court. They said that's enough.
That's absolutely true. Absolutely true. All right, take a timeout. We're going to take it with them. This is Duncan Demons Basketball, brought to you by Hope Builds.
My name's Jackson. I'm a senior. I'm number 55, and I play center. I don't know, just thinking about the team's bigger than yourself, and it's like, you're not just representing yourself, you're representing like a whole bunch of people behind you. And every time you like wear this, you have to keep that in mind and not act out or anything like that. I would say best looking is Mason. There's some new guys that I haven't even seen play, and so they're saying he's like pretty good shooter, but I don't know. So I would say maybe, I would say Jeff. It's that.
Welcome back to Duncan Demons Basketball. Coach Knox just breaks the huddle. The word, trust yourself. He says you're making the right plays. You just hesitated there a couple of times and cost us a couple of threes. And I think that's exactly right. Got to give Coach Knox a lot of credit. It's pretty clear Ada has a little bit more talent headed into this one, but The boxing one has caught Ada a little flat-footed. He got these guys inspired coming out in the second half. It's been a great showing for Coach. 23-38. Davion Carr crosses over, going to his left hand, trying to get to the middle of the lane, goes up, and he's fouled. It's going to be on the floor.
Yeah. I don't see that call at all. He was in the air shooting.
Maybe if it was 2 steps early, I don't know.
I guess so. He should have been on the line.
High school basketball, man, they love the on-the-floor call.
Yeah, they do.
Ball to Carson Cario underneath. He's going to be throwing it in. Jackson Kahn set a back screen for Davion Carr. Now he's going to wrap around. Nothing there. Mason Immel was open. Bounce pass. Immel going to go to a little whirly-dirl pass to Jackson Kahn's going to go out of bounds. That one had some heat on it.
It did, and they were really close for that pass to be that hard.
Yep. 23-38. There's nothing quite like someone throwing a fastball at you from 5 feet away.
Right at your face.
There's nothing quite like it. 38-23. Ada with possession. That's Columbia. He throws a skip pass to be just cut right in front of Courtmeyer.
Yeah, just a good play there on Ada's part.
40-23. That's 8 points now for Lindsay. Davion Carr has it. 17-point disadvantage now for Duncan. Jackson Kahn calling for it. Throws it over to Carson Cario in the corner for 3. He's got it open.
Nice.
Bang! It's his 4th of the year. Carson Cario on the board. I think Jackson Kahn's going to come out of the game. He rolled his ankle. 40-26, 4:17 left. Davion Carr coming out as well. Jeffrey Cross checking in, as well as Caden Armstrong. Armstrong playing the back line of that defense. Courtmeyer is the man in the middle. Armstrong with the pressure. Carson Cario after the big 3-point attempt. Cut the lead to 14. Armstrong contest. Baseline jumper, no good. Offensive rebound, up and in. Mason Immel couldn't get that box out on the other side. That's Mars' first 2 points of the game for Ada. 3:50 left. Backdoor cut thrown to Jeffrey Cross, but he was not cutting backdoor.
Yeah, miscommunication on their part. It's a different team when Davion's not on the floor. You can see it. Davion brings a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of excitement on the court. So the Demons are. He's got to take a break, and
Sure.
Demons are going to have to adjust with him and both Jackson Kahn off the court.
Mason Immel comes out. In comes Gage Ingram. Again, this is the first game he's played in. He played in the first half. This is the first time we've seen him in meaningful action. We got a lot of talking going down on the other end. We squared away? I think so. All right, Ada ball, up by 16.
Now we're ready.
3:40 left. Duncan just gone to a man-to-man defense. Crossover on Armstrong. We have a whistle on the ground. Throwing it in underneath the baseline. That's going to be on Armstrong. It's his second of the ball game. Duncan's second in the quarter. Throwing it in underneath. Ada with the stacked formation. Break outside. Nothing doing. Throws it to the corner. Carson Cario pressuring away from the three-point line. Ball screen, big ball screen for Ada. Left-handed layup, no good. Offensive rebound, no good. Jason Courtmeyer has it. He flings it ahead to Carson Cario. Got a Gage Ingram on the opposite wing. Carson with a nice little crossover, gets into the paint. Right-handed layup, blocked by Columbia. Now we're going back this way. Oh, gosh. That should have been a carry.
Yeah, it should have.
Columbia into the middle of the lane, fouled by Armstrong.
Man, that's a tough one.
Columbia's going to go shoot 2 free throws. It's Armstrong's third, 2 away from fouling out, and that's a big deal with Jackson Kahn down here getting his ankle wrapped.
Yep.
26-42, 2:58 left. Columbia shooting the free throw. He's got a very clean mechanical motion. It's not smooth like pretty, but man, there's not a hitch in it.
Yeah, that's right. He is. He's very smooth there.
You ever seen those robots that shoot free throws?
Yeah. Yep.
26-44. Ada was a substitution and a full court press.
That's 14 points for Columbia tonight.
Jeffrey Cross bringing it up against the pressure. Gets into his left hand. Easy job there. Carson Cario now with the backdoor cut and pops back outside. Gage Ingram and Armstrong switch places. Carson Cario attacks the middle. Bounce pass to Ingram. Spins baseline. Pressuring, uses his shoulder. Up reverse, and it's in.
Nice job.
Good job there by Gage Ingram. 28-44. Deficit is 16. His first points of the season. Ball screen on Cario. Ingram recovers. Courtmeyer now on the outside. Armstrong's going to get his 4th foul.
Yep.
Jackson, you better strap up.
Yeah. Well, he's
Chris
done.
Couts is going to check in.
Looks like he got looked at, and he's sitting over here on the sideline ready to get back in the game.
He's telling Coach he can go back in. Couts in. Backdoor cut wide open. Easy layup for Richardson with the right hand. 46-28. Demons down by 18. All right, defense guys tighten up here. Carson Cario right to left to the middle. Pump fakes. Throws it out to Couts. Couts is going to attack. Little 7-foot jumper. Back iron, no good. That's good offense there.
It was, and it was a good look for Chris.
Nobody's got the ball.
Oh, no.
Chris Couts tries to block it, but that's just going to be a foul. Nobody stopped the ball.
No, Chris had to do what he had to do there. He had to get in the lane. It was going to be an easy layup if he didn't get in the way.
That's his 4th. So now we got Armstrong with 4. We got Chris Couts with 4. Coach Knox is going to take a timeout.
I don't blame him.
I don't blame him either. So we're going to take a timeout. Maybe me and Rob up here will figure it out.
Don't count on it, though.
Duncan Demon Basketball brought to you by Hope Builds.
My name is Davion Carr. I'm a junior, and I play shooting guard, power forward. It's just either one I'm really cool with. I say Mason. Yeah, look, it'd probably be Mason. Jeffrey for sure. Messiest locker? Yeah. Zane really got the messiest locker. It's Zane. Zane, don't let him lie to y'all, bro. It's Zane Teddy. Jeffrey, because he can lock up sometimes. I'm sorry, but Jesse, he got that mainstream music. Not picking Jesse. Sing a song.
Yeah? What'd you say? You got to go to karaoke?
I don't really sing. Had to be some old music, some H-Town, some old music.
First free throw for Ada, no good after Chris Couts foul. Gage Ingram out there with Mason Immel and Jason Corkmeyer and Jeffrey Cross. We got 3 bench players in with Immel and Cario trying to carry this load for the Duncan Demons. Jackson Kahn still trying to work out his ankle over here. Push on it a little bit. Carson Cario shakes from right to left, going up the right sideline. Crosses over, gets to the middle of the floor, goes up. Little pump fake. Beautiful shot. Great job by Carson. 30-48. That's Carson Cario's 7th point of the ball game. Young sophomore playing well. Attacks the rim. High flying. Nothing there. No rim at all. Defensive rebound. Cario has it. He's got Courtmeyer on one side. Jeffrey Cross in the corner. The senior. Back iron. Courtmeyer with the offensive rebound. He goes back up. He's fouled.
Yes.
Ada disagrees. 48-30. Courtmeyer going line, shoot 2 free throws. Jason Courtmeyer's played a good defensive game today for sure. Now he's going to get his chance at the offensive free throw line. That's Courtmeyer's first free throw of the year, and it's in. 1 for 1. 1 point for Courtmeyer. Let's see if he can bank the second one in. We need it, Jason. Short. Front iron, ball's loose on the ground. It's going to stay here with Duncan.
Yeah. Right in front of the Duncan bench.
Yeah, I don't know if official really had a great angle on it either way.
He really didn't. I think he just made a call.
Yeah, that's what you got to do sometimes. Mason Immel throwing it in. Looking for Carson Cario. He's getting pressured. Throws it into Jeffrey Cross. Cross tries to throw it underneath the Ingram. He has it. Spins back to the middle. Now he's looking.
Somebody's got to help
Backdoor
him.
Cut to Carson Cario. Flips it up with his right hand. 33-48. I don't know if he was 2 inches off the ground. Fading to his left. Flips it with his right. Ball pressure from Jeffrey Cross. Richardson now at the pull-up 3. Sinks it. It feels like every time Duncan's got any momentum at all, Ada has hit a 3-pointer.
That's exactly right.
45 seconds left in the third, 51-33. 18-point deficit. Carson Carrier gets in the middle of the paint. That's a travel.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, they're going to call a foul. We'll take it.
Wow. Yeah, we'll take that.
No complaints on my end.
We didn't see a thing.
Sometimes I try to say the call against Duncan out loud so that way it doesn't happen in real life.
There you go, yeah.
You know, the reverse jinx.
Hey,
33-51. Carson Carrier at the free throw line shooting 2. Carrier, 1 of 2 on the season from the free throw line. Here's his first. Back iron. Back and a little to the right. Davion Carr coming in for Jeffrey Cross. Cross has been dealing with an ankle injury all year, but he's giving them some good minutes here. 39 seconds left. Carson with a deep breath. 3 dribbles, spins it in his right hand, up and in.
There we go.
34-51, 17 points. Full court pressure here from Davion. Gage Ingram now pressing. Mason Immel goes up for the block attempt. That's going to be a foul call. It's going to be on 33, which is Gage Ingram. Fouls on 33, and we have 33.3 seconds left in the ball game.
Yeah, that's weird. In the third period.
I don't know if any of you are at a casino right now, but I put the money on 3.
This is the time.
Red 3.
Yep.
34-51, down by 17. 2 free throws here from Richardson for Ada. First one no good. He's hit a couple threes tonight, but his release is a little funky.
It is. It looks.
It's all arms.
It does look funky.
All arms. No arch, all arms. Davion Carr with the defensive rebound. Oh, Davion okay? He twisted his ankle.
He got to stop for a minute.
Yeah, backdoor cut from Ingram not there. Davion has 25 seconds and the ball. Crosses over from right to left, back to his left hand. Picks up his dribble, throws it out to Carson. 18 seconds left. Carson 30 feet from the basket, gets a ball screen from Immel. Throws it to Immel on the roll. Immel has a right-handed layup. It's a block. We're going to the free throw line. 11.9 seconds left. Mason Immel at the line.
That was a good pass.
It was.
To Mason right there in the paint. Carson has had a good couple minutes. These last
Yes.
few minutes, Carson has
This
been.
looks like Carson from Tuesday.
Yeah, he's been making shots, making some good passes. And now we just have to knock down the free throws.
The official lost his whistle off of his lanyard. I don't know if I have watched, it has to be thousands of hours of basketball. I don't know if I've ever seen an umpire lose his whistle.
Yeah, I'm just wondering how that happens.
I have no idea.
You know? I mean, how does it come unhooked and hit the ground?
OSSAA needs to buy nicer whistles, is what I'm hearing. Mason Immel at the line. He's 1 of 6 on the season.
There we
that
go.
That one's
Mason.
in. 2 of 7. We'll take it. Take the big ones. Five points for Immel on the night. Got another free throw coming. He's cut the lead to 16. We're going to need a big fourth quarter comeback here for your Demons. Second one. Right-handed. Up
Good
and
job.
good. Good job by Mason. He struggled at the line, but he made that one. Ada's in a hurry. 9 seconds left. Jason Kortmeyer pressuring the ball. Little turnaround jumper from the mid-range. Buried it. 4 seconds. 53 now. Carson Carrier pump fakes to the right. Throws up a half-court heave. No good. It's wide. That's going to do it for the third quarter. Demons trail by 17, 36-53. They've mounted a fourth quarter comeback on Friday. We'll see if we can do it again. You're watching and listening to Duncan Demons Basketball, brought to you by Hope Bills.
My name is Carson Carrier. I'm a sophomore, number 23. Yeah, my dad played in high school. My brother played growing up. Here at Empire. I mean,
Do you ever talk about the glory days?
sometimes, yeah. Yeah, sometimes I'm just sitting in the pep rally and see all the people and just what it represents, you know, just playing for them and want to play my best for them. Probably Steph Curry. Probably Braden. Probably River. Nolan Coscree. Probably Jackson Kahn. Spelling bee.
Spelling bee?
Yeah.
Spell xylophone.
Xylophone? Zylophone. Oh, dang it.
Be out immediately.
Probably pit stains. You can kind of hide it, like with a hoodie maybe, I don't know.
Carson Carrier has it up at the top of the key. Down by 17, fourth quarter starting. Jackson Kahn asking for the post-up. He's back in the ball game. They're going to get a charge call.
Yeah.
Just don't use your forearm.
Yeah, that's it.
I think if he just turns and lowers his shoulder, I think he's okay. It's the forearm. That's what they teach you in official school.
Yep.
Looking for the forearm.
Well, it was a good look. It was
was
a good look. One-on-one. Jackson's got to make that one.
I think Coach Knox called that one in the huddle. Richardson now has it on the left wing, crosses over Immel. Immel tries to poke it away from behind, shoots it over the top of Jackson Kahn. That's got no shot.
Yeah,
Kahn, though, messes up the defensive rebound. It's going to go off of Immel's shin. It's going to remain down that way. 17-point advantage. That was a good contest, though, from Jackson Kahn at the rim.
Yes, it was.
Ada throwing the ball in. Throws it out to Richardson in the corner. He spies it. This is man-to-man defense now from Duncan. Immel on Richardson, that's a 2. Back iron, no good. Ada tries to save it, but they step out of bounds. Carson Carrio is going to have the ball headed this way for the Demons. Take a big step back, Jackson. A little bit, there you go. He's got it. 2 dribbles. Got it in his right hand. Cuts to Davion Carr. Nice cut. Right-handed layup. No good. And the foul.
Yeah.
Carr going back to the free throw line. Good pass there from Jackson Kahn.
Great pass. Great pass to Davion. Usually that one goes in, but he's got a chance here.
Yeah, he struggled from the floor tonight, but he's got to the free throw line a bunch.
Yeah.
53-36, 17-point disadvantage. 7:01 left. Now you got to force a couple turnovers as well. Davion nails the first one. We'll take it. 9 points for Davion. With the tongue out. 2 dribbles, right-handed. No good.
In and out.
All the way down and all the way out.
Yep.
Mason Immel playing defense on Richardson. Jackson Kahn playing defense now. Man-to-man defense from Duncan. A new little wrinkle here. They haven't shown much of this tonight. Carson Carrio on the ground. Ball's loose. What are they calling? Timeout for Ada.
Timeout, yeah.
Timeout for Ada. We'll take it with them. You're watching Duncan Demon Basketball, brought to you by Hope Builds.
I'd like to give a shout out to our school security officer, Cade Hall. He has done an amazing job since he started with each of our elementary sites. I appreciate him stopping by several times a day, making sure that our building is safe and secure. I appreciate him building relationships with our students. He was even found out on the playground playing with our students and just having a great day with them. So I appreciate you, Cade. Thank you so much.
Coach Knox giving him a pep talk there in the huddle. Don't be frantic. Don't be frantic. 17 points, 16 points, I apologize, isn't nothing. Isn't nothing, but you're not going to have a 16-point play, obviously. We hear that all the time.
Yep.
More importantly, I mean, the best play they had so far in the fourth quarter was a Jackson Kahn post-up where he was calm and waited on the Davion Carr cut and got to the free throw line. Those are the kinds of plays they need to make.
Yeah.
I don't think this team's going to make a 16-point comeback playing 100 miles an hour.
That's right. Yeah, and you just got to take your time and make those passes clean. And Duncan's just got to start knocking some down. I mean, they're playing decent defense at times, but like you said earlier, it seems like every time we do something, they go on the other end and pop a 3.
Yep. It's been the problem tonight.
Oh, there we go. Looked like that was going to go. Yeah, is that going to go out on Ada?
Yeah, no, it's going to remain with Ada.
Okay.
I think Jason touched it.
Yeah, he did.
37-53, 6:36 left. Let's give us all those minutes. Columbia back in the game for Ada. He's at the top of the key. Ball swings out wide. Hesitation, dribble to the right. He's going to get fouled by Mason Immel. Fouled 22 feet away from the basket. That's a lot of respect.
Yeah.
That's his first, though. Truthfully, I assumed all the bigs today for Duncan were in foul trouble, but I guess Immel isn't. Ada's going to throw the ball in from the sideline to Richardson. Kahn defending. The drive by Richardson. Left-handed layup, up and in. A little too quick. A little too quick. Carson Carrio has it. Richardson has 13 points for the Cougars. Mason Immel at the entry place, pass to Kahn. Dribble with his right hand. Ada ball. Kahn thought he got fouled. Ada's going to toss it in. Carson carrying on the defense, 6:03 left. Down by 18. Defensive stops now, got to start coming. Deep three, he thought about it. Dribble between his legs, ball's loose. Jason Courtmeyer has it. He's going up the left sideline. Off his knee.
Foot. Yes. Those are the plays we need. Chisholm, we got to have those easy ones.
This team, obviously came into the offseason with a lot of guys competing for a lot of minutes, right? It's wide open with a new head coach coming in.
Yep.
There's been a couple of these guys. As I mentioned, Jeffrey Cross has been dealing with an ankle injury that has kept him from probably playing the minute load that we would all expect. Another guy, River Tate, a sophomore guard that they thought were going to play a lot of minutes for them, tore his ACL a couple weeks into practice. So that's been a deal as well.
Nice
Beautiful
job.
drive there by Davion. Right hand on the left side. That's 11 points for Davion Carr. Goes coast to coast after the defensive rebound. My point being is that this team had a lot of guards they liked, and then all of a sudden those numbers started shrinking.
Yeah, and it's too early in the season for that, really. I mean, the season just started.
Yeah. Coming in shorthanded, right, in game number one is a tough ask.
It's a tough. With a new coach, he's trying to put in a new system here, and it's going to take some time.
I'm not going to speak it into existence, but Jason Courtmeyer, don't get too comfortable down there. Chris has got 4 fouls.
Yeah, that's right. He'll be back in no time.
We got 5 minutes left. Chris has got 4 fouls. Playing defense 30 feet from the basket. Right-hand layup attempt is way long. Offensive rebound from Columbia. Another offensive rebound attempt. And it's in. That's from Gray.
That's just Gray getting above everybody. I mean, we had guys going for it.
Yeah, Mason Immel now drives, kicks it out to Couts. Couts gives it to Jackson Kahn. Carson Caro's going to pull the 3. Air ball, short. Open deep. Ada doesn't see him. Now they throw it ahead to Richardson, who's going to slip, fall. It's going to go to the corner. Wide open 3 here. And it's in. That's going to put Ada at 60-39. That's McAllister's 8th point of the ball game, but that's the guy they've been trying to take away all night.
Yeah. He's got a smooth release, too, out there in that 3-point line.
Entry pass to Jackson Kahn.
Nice
Great
pass.
backdoor cut. Great finish from Carson Cario. That 2-man game looked nice, 41-60. Cario now with 12 points. Deep pass to Gray, over to Richardson. Corner 3, no good. Davion Carr went up for the defensive rebound. Looks like an Ada defender tapped it.
Yeah.
19-point deficit, 4:05 left. This is a big ask. Don't quite know if this comeback is coming. But that little Jackson Kahn post up, Carson Cario backdoor cut, that's the kind of stuff we want to see from here to the finish.
Yeah, that's right. That was pretty.
Davion throws it to Chris. Chris to the Jackson Kahn post. They're really playing through Kahn now.
Go for
Kahn tries to go for the right-handed layup. No good. Ball's loose on the ground. Gray has it over to Columbia. Columbia throws it ahead. Fast break attempt. Carson Cario playing defense. He throws it out to Columbia at the 3-point line. 3:33 left. He's just going to pull it out. Gray takes the 3.
Man.
Off the glass.
He didn't call glass. I didn't hear it from here.
63-41. Gray's got 7. It's funny that Columbia, who I would assume is probably the better shooter for Ada, passed up the 3 to run clock. Threw it to Gray, and Gray's like, I'm not running clock.
That's right.
63-41.
2 3-pointers in a row for the Cougars.
Yep. Davion Carr now with possession. Tipped up by Gray. He's got it back. Little Euro step to the left hand off the back iron. Offensive rebound. Right-handed layup up and in. Davion Carr with the offensive rebound on the putback. Stick it on the shirt. 13 points for Carr. 43-63, 20-point deficit. We're going to have a timeout for Ada. 2:48 left, 20-point lead. We'll take the timeout with them. This is Duncan Demons Basketball, brought to you by Hope Builds.
My name is Davion Carr. I'm a junior, and I play shooting guard, power forward. It's just either one I'm really cool with. I say Mason. Yeah, look, it'd probably be Mason. Jeffrey for sure. Messiest locker? Yeah. Zane really got the messiest locker. It's Zane. Zane, don't let him lie to y'all, bro. It's Zane Petty. Jeffrey. Because he can lock up sometimes. I'm sorry, but Jesse. No, you got that mainstream music. Not thinking just sing a song.
Yeah? What'd you say? You got to go to karaoke?
I don't really sing. Had to be some old music, some H-Town, some old music.
Welcome back, Duncan Demon basketball. Armstrong in for Kahn. Jeffrey Cross in as well for Mason Immel. So we got Carson Carriel, Seth Downing, I think, making his Duncan Demon appearance for the season as well. I'm going to take this to mean that this is a three-point shooting lineup.
Yeah.
For Coach Knox. Downey with the contest. Armstrong with the rebound. He's going to throw it out to Carriel. 2:35 left. Carson bringing the ball up. Right to left, crossover. Over to Downey. Downey's going to jab step, throw it up with his left hand, and it's blocked. Going the other way. This is McAllister up, right hand, and good. That's his 10th point of the ball game. 65-43.
I think they're going to have to start taking some three-point shots, don't you, Chisholm?
Yeah, McAllister, not McAllister. I
Yeah,
apologize. That was my mistake. 65-43. Columbia underneath with left-handed layup. Up, no good. Couch goes for the rebound. Can't get it. Columbia offensive rebound.
Come on,
He
guys.
finishes it.
Yeah, Chris has got to go up and get that one. It's one-on-one.
67-43. Steal for Ada, but it's a foul. McAllister with the foul. That's going to be his second. He's going to check out of the ball game. Ada bringing in the bench lineup. 1:53 left. Carson Carriel has it. Gray checking out as well.
I don't know who that one is. Number 5. Do we know who that is? I don't have the name on my roster here for Duncan.
No. And I interviewed all the players for the and I don't know who that is. So I apologize.
That's all
We have a
right.
new player checking in for Duncan. I don't even recognize him.
I don't either.
Jeffrey Cross throws it out to Chris Couch in the right wing. Downey cuts baseline.
Nice.
Armstrong underneath, but he's fouled on the layup attempt. 24. 67-43. 4 fouls now. Team foul number 3 on Ada. But that's his 4th foul. 1:37 left. Armstrong dips and shoots. Front iron, back iron, no good. Nolan Coskery is going to check in for the Demons, as well as Jason Mendenhall. Both of them are going to make their Duncan debuts this season. That one up and in. Oh. Jason Mendenhall is checking into the ballgame. We got 6 players on the floor.
There we go.
You know what? We're just going to let it happen.
Armstrong
I don't think a
came
single
off.
official saw that happen.
They didn't.
137.
Armstrong just kind of snuck off.
Yeah. 1:30 left. Chris Couch in the middle of the defense. You know, this is going to be one where the score is very far apart, but I thought Duncan came in with a great game plan. I thought they came out of the second half with their hair on fire.
Yeah.
Ada, a jump shooting team that we saw in the pre-warm-ups. Or sorry, I shouldn't say the pre-warm-ups, the warm-ups.
Yeah.
You know, and it just came to pass that way. That whenever Ada needed a big shot, someone was there to make a three-pointer. I mean, Duncan came in and said, hey, McAllister's your best player. We're not going to let him beat us. He didn't.
He didn't. You're right
So,
about
I mean,
that.
When you play this game of you have a superstar, we're going to make someone else beat you, and then those other guys beat you.
Mm-hmm. You
Just kind of take it.
It's tough. And, you know, 24, Richardson, I think, for Ada was the guy I would say that hurt him the most.
Yeah, him and Columbia.
Yeah.
Landon Dean, the senior, checking in now for Duncan. He has the ball out in the corner. He's going to put up a three-point shot with the left hand. No good. It's short. Ada coming back the other direction with a minute left. Seth Downey playing defense. I really do feel terrible for not knowing who that is. I do know that there was an open roster spot before the first game that was not originally filled. I think this might be a JV player who's made varsity now, which is great. We'll figure out who that is going into the next game. 36 seconds left. Long three, up and in for Ada. 7-44.
Yeah.
Downey has it, right corner. Back out to the wing. Downey's going to shoot from 3. No jump at all. Jason Mendenhall with the offensive rebound goes up and gets it, but he has it poked away. Ada has it, 15 seconds left. Zach Knox calling them off. 10 seconds. See if they dribble it out here. Nolan Koskry playing defense. 5 seconds left. 3. Koskry trying to pad the stats. Can't get it. That's going to do it for the final few minutes here. 70-44. The Demons lose to Ada. Tough loss, but a well-played game. Just kind of got away from them with the three-point shooting there at the end.
Yeah, I think you said. I mean, we started out strong, and it was closer. I know the score doesn't look like it. It really was closer than the score. I think Duncan played pretty decent tonight. Like you said, just got away from them, and we got sloppy at some bad times, and Ada made them pay for it.
Duncan will play tomorrow on the men's side at 2:30. So Friday at 2:30, we'll have these guys back out here on the floor, and they'll be playing Capitol Hill, trying to make their way through the constellation bracket. Try to get to third place. It's very doable. Capitol Hill lost earlier today to Piedmont. Again, the girls will play tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. So 2:30 and 7 o'clock, men, and then the women. But most importantly, Southern Oklahoma Invitational will be going on all day long. All those games will be streamed, but you will not be able to hear the great sultry tones of Rob Harvey unless Duncan is involved.
Well, hey, we want to invite everybody out. Let's pack this place out and support these kids.
What are you doing, working on a Friday? Come on, take the day off. What are we doing? Get on over
What are we
here.
doing? It's the weekend.
Get on over
My
here.
goodness, get out here.
Let's all be honest. 1 o'clock on a Friday in every office, no one's working.
No.
Those last few hours, you're going to the bathroom 10 different times. You're filling up your water bottle. You might as well be here at Duncan.
You're killing as much time as you can. It's the weekend,
kidding.
especially in Duncan. Nothing's open on Fridays in Duncan.
No kidding. Great performance here from Duncan on the women's side of things. The men's really gave Ada everything they wanted early on. Fun one to watch. We appreciate Coach Knox and Coach Givens, again, giving us a little bit of access to these players to present some of the great stuff. But we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. For Rob Harvey, for Cody Wade, for Chisholm Holland, and for Duncan Demon Basketball, this has been Duncan Athletics, brought to you by Hope Builds.